Hello there, everyone. Thank you for tuning in to TableTalk Devils and Dice. This is our D&D campaign that is run by Boo. He's going to be our dungeon master, while myself, Alejo, and Aiden are players, as well as our friend Brogan. We're all going to be playing together, and this series is going to be recorded with the idea that no one is recording it. So we start the recording at a point, and we just kind of let it go until we're done for the day, basically. So if that sounds interesting to you, of like basically a recording of people just playing without thinking that there's a camera there, I highly encourage you to watch, and I really thank you for checking it out. So yeah, thanks for watching again, and here is Devils and Dice.
Okay, do you guys remember what the hell you were doing last time? Like
Dungeons
where
and
you ended on?
Dungeons and Dragons.
Okay, so
Yes,
Boris had just
I did.
snuck off to spy on Tongrel house.
Yeah, he had
He
stolen
got in there.
everything.
Yeah, he stole the cards and he stole about 60 gold pieces, I think it was.
Yep.
And he nearly got caught because right before he got out of there, he like kicked down the door and you teleported out. You were able to watch him a bit.
I wouldn't quite say barely, but
Yeah, it was.
I was pretty comfortable.
Yeah, you heard him coming and you were able to get out well before he did. So.
I know you're still here. It's like, bitch, no, you don't.
And so you reported back to Zeke and Mez and Jerry. Oh wait, actually, Zeke, did you go home to deliver the thing?
No, we sent Mocha to do it.
Sent Mocha with it. Okay. And I think at this point it's probably closer to around like 6 or 7. I don't remember. Maybe more like 5. I don't remember.
Sure.
Anyway.
So
And tomorrow is still the War Master tournament, and yeah.
So guys, I got an idea.
All right.
Like Boris is like, starts like rummaging through and he pulls out the deck of cards that was in Tongrelaus's chest. Is there like a fire nearby in hell?
Actually, I don't know. That's a good question. I think if you wanted to get like an actual physical fire, you might need to go to the moat area around the Iron Tower or into the Noble Quay, because the lighting is usually done in the the dancing lights type of style.
Some hell this is.
So
It's hot enough as it is.
I was going to throw this into a fireplace, but what I'm thinking, right? He had 60 gold in his chest.
Okay.
What we need to do is we need to then spend that 60 gold, so then that way he can't, I don't know, track it or something.
Okay.
But what we do is we go around and we start buying as many packs of War Master cards as we possibly can, using that gold.
Didn't they say that you can show up without a deck and they'll give you one?
Get
Because
that?
they're all the same?
I don't remember.
Well, all the decks are the same, but no, they don't give you one.
Just to use at the tournament?
No, you do have to bring your own.
Yeah, need a deck to participate. So what we do is we go around to like the bazaar, and we buy as many packs of like the moderate to cheap as we can. Then that way, if he does want to purchase cards, he has to spend like 200 gold on it.
Boris,
I see.
why?
Because I have enough money and I hate this guy, and I will honestly settle for nettling him as much as I can, because the chase of slowly ruining this person's life by mildly inconveniencing them every other step of the way sounds wondrous. And it's not like we're hurt for cash.
He is right about that.
I just don't think it's the most good use of our funds.
Oh, it's of course not.
Who said anything about our funds? It would be his funds.
Who said anything about our funds? It's yours.
But, yeah, I mean, sure, you want to do that, that's fine. I can spend that gold pretty easily, I think. I'll just go to a couple of stalls and get some food. Because I'm kind of hungry,
But
honestly.
wouldn't spending the money make it easier to track us?
Huh? Why?
What, these coins?
We just, like, if I just... Look, can I have it for a second?
Yeah.
Okay, I take the pouch, I dump the coins into my hand, and then I take the pouch and I just kind of, like, put it in my bag.
Okay.
Looks like I found 60 gold in my hand here. How... Huh? And then I, like, push some of it into my other hand. Oh! That's some gold in that hand now. That seems to be about 22 gold. Huh. And, like, I take one piece of it and I just kind of throw it. Just like, looks to be that I now have 59 gold in both of my hands. How is he going to track that, I wonder?
Then why spend it at all?
Well, because I don't want him to go around finding little bits of gold.
Well, also,
What?
There's a possibility
Are
that
you-
if he was very familiar with the pouch that you have now in your bag,
Yeah.
that he could then have it scried on.
It is true. And that's
And
why...
the pouch.
We just tossed that in the lava because there's no way he would be intimately familiar enough with each individual piece of gold. So,
Exactly.
we just go around and sell it. Then that way, even if he somehow was, it's like, over in like various shops in the bazaar.
Wait. What? Why not just put it in the bag with the rest of your gold? Even if he scries with it, all he'll see is a dark bag.
No, he could see,
See
like...
the person carrying
Yeah.
it.
Is that how scry works?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mr. Magic Man.
Yeah, you see, like...
Otherwise, if all you could do is like, and Boris like takes both hands and like brings like fingers up to his temple, and he's like, if all that scrying did was help you to imagine a black field with what you were imagining in front of it, oh, look at that, I think I can scry.
Oh, you don't scry through an object.
What?
You
can,
scry on a creature.
You
Oh.
can scry onto an object, though.
I thought you could scry onto an object.
Nope, the object can be used as a connection if you have a picture of the person, a piece of their clothing, a body part.
Or sorry, locate object, which is, I consider it a scrying spell.
You can just say divination. In general.
Right, but even then you just know the direction of the object.
Yeah. Then there would be multiple directions, wouldn't there, if we spent it all in different places?
Anyway,
Wow, you took me!
right.
Ah!
you're coming with.
I have no idea why we're bothering to spend it.
I am.
Well, it's free fucking money.
I'm just gonna
So I
throw...
would-
I'm
I'll
gonna
take a
throw
third of
the
it.
throw the bag into the lava as we pass it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fucking dicks.
And like and like you're like, I don't know why you say you don't know why it's because I'm hungry. Go
So you're
get
gonna spend all 60 gold?
huh?
Fucking why not?
Oh, on just
Oh,
food? No.
However will I afford to eat tonight when I have all of these cards?
No, I'm not gonna spend it all on food. I'm gonna get some food. By the way, what do you want?
I'll take a kebab.
Okay.
Not too burnt this time.
Okay.
You can get other stuff.
Right, I know.
It's not the only food.
No, I know.
in hell.
I'm just
Yeah, but I want a kebab.
Okay.
What do you want,
Just
Zeke?
wanted to make sure.
I
You wanna go
don't
sit down
know.
somewhere?
Maybe a couple street tacos.
Should we sit somewhere? If you're so scared of him scrying, wouldn't being near the store you
Who
just
said
spent
anything about being scared? Do you want food or not?
If I were afraid of him, I would just kill him. We
Doesn't
have
track.
done it before.
We have done it before, and he would just die.
I'm not overly concerned with him in particular. However, I do think the idea of ruining his day and leaving him with nowhere to turn sounds hilarious.
You believe that making it so he can't play a card game we'll leave him with nowhere to turn.
Yes, Bolt War Master is a beloved card game, loved by all.
By literally everyone.
And he'll have no idea where to turn for, like, who took his money. He'll have no idea how to get cards by tomorrow morning, because it's, like, already 5 p.m.
Do you want food or
that-
not?
I mean, sure, buy me something, I
Okay,
guess.
cool.
Boris, did you find anything else in there besides just cards and money?
Some papers that I already summarized to you.
Did you? Okay.
Yeah.
I feel like if you have summarized this to us, there might be some more important information at play then.
What?
The fact that they want me alive?
Yeah.
That they know of me? That they have known of me since I appeared here?
We
Yeah.
we
This
knew
has
about
been
like
established.
two of those 3 things. We didn't know about the whole them knowing when you appeared. That's neat.
Maybe you're not as freaked out by this as I am.
Oh, are you scared?
Yes!
Good.
Quite!
Okay. Fear makes you more jumpy, which means you'll see him when he comes. So I'm gonna get us some food. I'll be right back.
I'm gonna go purchase. I'm gonna go to Thazanect and Marmox.
Oh, no, you mean Novakosh and Mormont.
Novakosh, yes.
Yeah, Thazanect is the fucking drug dealer, and I'm like, oh, okay.
Hi.
Okay. So, Mez, you're gonna go off and buy some food, and
I want the most
Boris-
expensive food, by the way.
Okay, so basically an entire kebab with nothing but like, just like the finest meats.
Yes.
Okay. How? Let's see.
I'll get like 5.
Damn. Okay. So then let's make that like 10 gold to a piece.
Okay. That's Yep. That's 10 gold of that gone. I'm keeping
For food?
For 5 kebabs of the best variety, which I return to you and go, eat this, it's great.
A kebab is 2 gold?
No, the best kebabs are 2 gold. Regular kebabs were like 4 copper.
Yeah. Because you chose to get like fucking hell. What the fuck is that beef?
Hell Wagyu.
Yeah.
Oh, hell Wagyu beef. Oh.
Wouldn't pay that much for Australian Wagyu. Hard yes. Only Hellberta beef. There we go.
Alberta beef. You are fucking up, bud.
You about to get. No, never mind. Anyway, so
Let me go look and see other prices of other things that I would buy.
Yeah.
Closest
Boris, what are you doing? You make your way to the Laughing Skull, which is on the corner.
Yep.
And
walk in boldly,
yes.
if anything, triumphantly. Which one do I see behind the counter?
You see Novakosh, the normal one, and Morimak is actually standing in the corner. Well, not in the corner. He's standing off towards one of the counters, kind of like explaining and presenting items to some customers who are just some random randos.
I'll walk up to Novakosh and Novakosh, my old friend, my old buddy, my compadre. How you
buddy. How art thou?
How you doing today?
Very
you know, I'm pretty good. Got some money to spend.
Oh.
Do you sell packs of War Master?
Do we sell packs of War Master? No, actually we
I was
don't.
gonna say magic item shop.
You don't? Okay, well I figured that's where they might have like fancy like illustrated ones or something.
Oh
That
well.
like the pictures on the move.
Ah,
Minor
I
enchantment.
see. Well, you know, we can work with them, but if you want to get if you'd like to get a fancy deck, you might need to go across the street to what the fuck was it? Vargamon.
Vargamon,
general
They'll have the nice decks,
Wait,
and
was
then if you bring them back, we'll be able to animate them.
Do you know where I could buy like cheap sets? Like say I was short on cash and, you know, panicking because hypothetically, someone broke into my house and stole my only set and my money, and the tournament was tomorrow morning, and I had nowhere to turn to. Where would I go to buy sets?
Ah, very common occurrence.
And he,
Happened at least to a few people today, statistically.
And you'd be surprised. If you head over to Vargamon, he'll have just about all that you can handle. He stocks quite a lot. You should be able to... You didn't hear this from me.
he looks over at the other customers.
You can buy out his whole stock, bring it over here, and we can make them better and then sell them back at a profit. But... yeah, I take it that you are the one who stole somebody's cards, or
I would never.
Of course.
And like, it's like sort of like hands flat, just like on my mouth, and then like patting myself on the chest, like, oh my, I would never. That would be, and he leans in, like, sort of conspiratorial, like, puts an arm up on the counter. He's like, that would be a crime.
Well, they don't call us devils for nothing now, do they?
And with that, I'll just sort of wink at him with and teleport back out onto the street.
All right.
I actually, I would be heading over to Vargamon's place, actually, because I'm pretty sure he's the only one who could find this for me at the moment.
Oh, okay. So you walk on into Vargamon's place, and he's got like his standard, because he's the general store opener or owner. There we go, opener. And he's like sitting back in a chair behind his counter, got his feet up, and he's actually reading a book. And once the doorbell, once the door opens up, he puts his book down. Ah, Mez, been a long time.
Hey, yeah, it has been. I was wondering if you had a good old set of masterwork tools. Artisan tools, because I kind of need to make sure that I make some things very, very, very well. And I would really like to do that.
All right. So now, are artisan tools their own thing, or is it like artisan cooking tools? Artisan,
like, it's not its own thing. It's just for specific things.
It is a tier of tools.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, I may have what you're looking for. What kind of tools are you looking for?
Well, I would like some artisan, masterwork, what is it? What are the tools that I need here? Let's see. Give me a second. I'm gonna look at it really quick here. Oh, okay. Oh, that's weird. Okay, never mind. I looked at this and it's different than I thought. Okay, yeah. Could I get some? Well, I actually do need some for crafting. Let's go with some artisan mastercraft blacksmithing tools. How about that?
Oh, well, let me... And that's all you'll be wanting, just blacksmith tools, or are there any others?
There might be some others while I think, but, at the moment, if you got any, mastercraft tools, that would be great.
Yeah, well, I have mastercraft tools. Problem is, I'm not actually the one who will have the blacksmithing tools. That'll actually be up in the Brimstone Atelier.
Oh, gotcha.
You'll need to get them from there.
Yeah. Oh, okay, that's fine. Other than that, then, I guess, hey, some mastercraft, wood-cutting tools, if you would.
Ah, see, now them's I've probably got.
Cool.
And, he stands up from behind the counter, and he walks over to a closet back behind the counter.
Mm-hmm.
Unlocks it and walks inside, and after a moment or two of rummaging around, you see him come back out with said tools.
Cool.
And I assume it's like hammers, mallets, nails and things like that.
Well, chisels and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, for all kind of woodworking. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Cool. So I'm gonna take 20 of the gold and 30 of my own gold, and then combine those together, and then pay him with that because it's 50 gold for master your craft stuff.
Oh, wonderful. Okay, so you pass him the gold. He hands you all the tools. We be needing anything else today?
Yeah, actually, you got any,
And I like look to my left, look to my right.
got any masterwork thieves tools, maybe?
Well, let me take a look. And he kind of like, he does the same thing. He does it with his eyes. He looks back and forth. He says, let me take a look. Gives you a very like subtle, like without moving his head at all. He gives you a wink.
Yeah.
And walks back in there. And he calls back out. Hey, can you use some help in here? You think you could come back and help me a bit?
Oh, yeah.
I'll make my way in the back.
Great, thanks. And so he's standing there like right in the doorway.
Yeah.
And he's like clearly holding up the like you know how like lockpicks and stuff are typically when you buy them they're organized into like a leather wallet kind of thing. He's holding up one of those and you can see the like the lockpicks and wrenches and all kinds of stuff. It's like nice and shiny and engraved and all it's all nice.
Cool. Then
Good.
And I'll just pay for that with 100 of my own gold.
Wonderful. All right.
Yeah, and, let's see. Anything else that I need while I'm looking in my brain here? Anything else that you might have? Not that I need from you right now. No. Okay. Yeah.
All right. Actually, oh wait, no, never mind.
Yeah.
That was out of character. Me saying never mind.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, not a problem. Just let me know next time you ever need anything sundry, I guess.
Yeah.
Make my way.
All right.
While they're all doing their shopping, Zeke's gonna sneak away to the Iron Tower.
Oh, okay.
It's fairly nearby, right outside the bazaar. So I'm gonna slowly, casually I see them going to their separate stores, so I'm just gonna make my way there.
Okay. First of all, though, do me one thing. Roll me a percentage.
Percentage?
Yes.
I wish I had a 10 on me, but I mean 100, or percentile, but I only have 2 10s, so 50 even.
Okay. Then you make it to the Iron Tower.
Okay. I'll step inside, and I don't know if there's a line or whatever to talk to the whatever is Totivolus, yes. Is it busy? Is there a line or anything?
No, it seems to be pretty normal compared to, like, not many people in there is the normal state.
Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll approach Totivolus.
And
Nod.
You can see that as you walk up to him, he's, writing in his scroll as usual.
Pardon me. Totivolus, I believe it was.
Yes.
I was wondering if there. He's stammering a little bit. I'm new to the plane. I'm not sure if you're aware.
Several days, yes.
I don't know that I ever said that.
No need.
Well, that's interesting. Anyway, I was wondering if there's any way I can leave a formal private message for this.
Potter.
Oh, is that his full name? Okay.
Yeah, we've just been calling him Dis for short.
Okay.
But yeah, it's Dis Potter.
He'll misspeak. He'll call him Dis, unknowingly.
Yeah. Give me one moment. All right, now, what would you like to impart to him?
Just a simple sentence would suffice. Is it possible I can write it? I'd rather not say it out loud.
And Totivolus actually, he opens a drawer and like draws out he actually opens up, he unfurls a scroll just to make sure that it is blank, checks both sides, and then passes it across the table towards you and passes an ink pot with a quill inside of it.
Okay. I dip the quill and I cover it with one hand, like I'm looking over my shoulders, making sure nobody's looking, and I write down. I write down. Why would Gungraros want me alive? ? And then I roll up the scroll and I touch it on the side and cast Arcane Mark, leaving the EPXVI. And I don't know if it came with a tassel to tie it off, but if it did, I do so. Otherwise, I just hand it back to Totivolis.
Okay. And would you like him to receive this today or at a later date?
I suppose sooner rather than later would be best regarding the contents.
Okay. Well then, I shall do my best to impart this to him today, if I am able.
Thank you.
And I shall send an emissary to deliver his reply.
I appreciate it. Thank you so much. And I turn to go, and I turn back and go, do they pay you well, Totivolis?
Oh, yes. Oh, yes, they do.
Okay. Well, and I reach in my pocket and pull out 3 gold and place it on his desk. You've just been incredibly helpful.
And he takes
Buy yourself
it
a kebab.
he takes it and kind of like looks at it, and he sets it on the table like next to him in kind of like a where you have 3 coins just in a triangle, 1 above, 2 below. He sets it on there, and he goes back to dealing with paperwork.
I'll do my best to get it to him today. Opens up a drawer in his desk.
Fucking like throws it in the
Dude,
trash can.
no, I just imagine now, just like opens up a drawer in his desk, puts it in there, closes the drawer, disputters at his desk, opens the drawer, it's there.
Oh, that'd be rad.
Yeah,
that was what I was going at.
yeah.
I turn and I can't remember. Can I telepathize with Sunny yet?
I think so.
I think I can, but I can talk to Sunny and we can understand each other. I don't know if we can telepathically communicate.
Yeah.
No, we just have the empathetic link or empathic link. Okay, then yeah. Then on our way out, I will just kind of like to Sunny and just tell him he seems like a good person to be in good graces with, Totivolis. And I'll make my way back to the bazaar.
Okay.
Do you hear from the other side of the
Do
gate?
you think he got him?
No.
I don't know.
He can take him. He can.
I just come walking. I come walking down the road, just seeing the 2 of you like running around.
No, not running around, just yelling out into the void as we're walking.
Really? You get the information Boris tells you, and you go shouting my name.
Yep. It's the easiest way to find you. Hey, here.
I pull out the Mastercraft woodworking tools.
Have I made it to the general store yet?
Oh no, you're still walking. No, I'm joking. Yeah, no, you're there. Infinite City, dude. No.
I was so convinced that like you were buying them for yourself. I am genuinely touched.
Oh.
Here, take these. And don't tell anybody that I bought them for you because otherwise
wait.
they might know.
I already had artisan woodworking tools.
No, these are Mastercraft. Mastercraft is different.
Oh, I thought you said artisan. Oh,
No.
shit. Okay.
Yeah, it is artisan tools, but it's Mastercraft, so it gives you a +2 circumstantial bonus to your crafting checks.
Oh, hell, I'm gonna make some good fucking wood.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. What is the occasion, Mez?
Quite literally to spend the money so that we don't have to worry about it all being in my pockets anymore.
He's sense motive.
Yeah, go for it.
Go for it.
It's percent. Oh no, that's different. Although it's the same. 8.
Yep, exactly what I told you.
All right.
Can't
Yeah, but
read
don't you
him.
have to roll bluff though?
Not necessarily.
No,
With a roll low like that.
with a roll
I don't
low
care.
enough like that, yeah, there's no, he can't. Besides not bluffing.
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
So yeah,
I
take good care of him because otherwise I spent the money for no reason.
thought
And
the
I
reason
turn-
was to spend. Okay.
Now where did Boris go?
Anyway.
All right. And Boris,
good at woodworking.
you are now in the general store. I don't think I ever gave it a name.
No,
So,
just
yeah.
Vargamon's store.
yeah, Vargamon's store. That's what it's called.
The memories of this place. How you
Right.
doing, Vargamon?
What'd you say? Thought I heard you mumbling something.
Yeah, I really need War Master.
Oh, really? Okay, are you getting into the tournament?
Still undecided, but I figured better to be prepped than anything else.
Hmm.
And then he'll take the 40 gold that he
Mhm.
still has.
Oh,
And
Uh,
I decided what better way to get good at War Master than making sure that no one else can practice.
I love that.
I like it. It's a great technique. All right. You know what? I like it. Let's do it. And so he goes to the one of the sections of the counter, reaches down underneath it, and pulls out essentially a box the size of the bigger, blacker box for fucking Cards
Cards.
Against Humanity. Just here you
Ah,
go.
yeah, that's the stuff.
That is literally all the stuff for the moment.
Excellent. When's your next shipment coming?
Well, let's see. And he actually raises his wrist and acts like he's looking at a wristwatch. Oh, well, looks like it's coming the day after tomorrow.
And with that, I'll slap a hand down on the counter and grab the bigger, blacker box.
Mm-hmm.
Grin.
Yeah.
And you star, and I'll walk out of the store.
Yep. All right.
Oh, I see him. There he is.
Just he's walking out with a small brick between his hands.
Oh God. Hey, Boris.
Huh?
I pull out the masterwork thieves tools. Yeah.
Here.
Oh, those are very nice. I appreciate that, but I've already got a set.
Of actual masterwork.
Yep.
Oh, really?
Masterwork
Hilarious.
picks
Cool.
on my belt.
Here. Still, take it.
Okay.
Now
In
you
case-
got a spare.
I mean, in case one of them breaks. I don't know.
Well, I had a spare too.
Oh,
Now you got a spare for the spare.
Well-
Shut up.
hey man.
I now have a set of thieves tools, a set of masterwork thieves tools, and now another set of masterwork thieves tools.
Hey man. Now, I mean, hey. Now, we can all work on locks together. I guess. I don't know.
Okay. Masterwork thieves tools.
Cool.
Oh,
two.
excellent backpack.
Cool. Right. Where else should I spend this? Oh,
Hey,
hang on.
Do you want a set of War Master cards?
Huh? Oh, yeah.
Do you want a set of War Master cards? And I'll shift the box to Zeke.
I will pass, thank you. I do not think it's my style of game.
Oh.
Okay.
And oh,
And-
hang on, I'll be right back. I just run into the maze of the bazaar to just a random spot and just toss 3 gold.
Oh, okay. So, hang on. Let me see something here.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll. Roll a d20.
Okay.
Oh no! Wait a minute. How hard are you throwing these gold coins?
Oh, I'm just tossing them on the ground.
Okay, never mind. I thought you meant you were fucking throwing.
Oh no.
Okay.
Just toss them on the ground and just and then I
Okay.
run back to them in the bazaar. Just
Okay.
Okay. Oh, I know. Wait. No, we don't need that. Well, maybe
You know
we
what
do.
you can.
I
Never
don't
mind.
know.
Never mind.
You know, actually, Hey, I'm gonna go to the slave pits real quick. All right.
Oh, what are you doing?
I'm going to slave pits real quick.
I feel like there's only 2 or 3 things you could go to the slave pits for.
Uh-huh.
All right.
Just go to one of the slave pits. Are they all
Okay.
Are all
I'll
3?
follow out of curiosity.
Yeah, there are 4. That one there that you're sitting on, the one across the street, the one across the next street, and the one that's actually marked slave pit.
Okay, I'll go to this one.
Okay. And so you walk in and you have that, again, you have that large V-shaped building that has a viewing platform up above the pit on the eastern side of the building and a section of like stalls that you can interact with the owners, quote unquote, and also a staircase down into the actual pits themselves to examine the merchandise.
Okay, so I'll go to whoever's at the front, basically, whoever greets, you know.
Okay, so you walk up into the actual, like, as soon as you move in, as soon as you go into the building, it's immediately directly ahead of you, and there are a pair of, what the fuck were they called again? I forget, it was the one that, Torkin, Falxagon, Harvester Devil. Pair of them sitting at the counter, one on either side, the rightmost side for the arena and the leftmost side for the actual slavery stuff.
I'll go to the slave side.
Okay. Hello, sir. Are you looking to, you looking to buy a slave?
Yeah,
I thought I'd be smooth about it, but I stopped caring about halfway through.
that's
so.
fair. Hey, you got anybody who's really good at cleaning?
Well, let's see. And he opens up a like a ledger. There we go, finally. And now, what type of cleaning are you thinking?
Like general, like dust care, you know, getting sweeping, all that kind of stuff, you know.
And are you going to be using them to clean, or are you going to be having them clean?
I'm gonna be having them clean.
Okay.
Yes, there. I know. I understand. There is a difference.
If you're going to use them to clean, we do have a tabaxi.
Oh.
Rather, their fur is good at picking up dust and debris.
Right. No, of course. Makes sense.
So, are you looking for someone a bit more resilient? Looking for someone... What exactly are you looking for?
Is there a chinchilla beast race?
Chinchilla beast race.
Oh.
That would be great. Hey, no, okay. Let's see. They gotta be able to stand for long periods of time, and they have to be able to be tall enough to get to the higher places, you know, so really just...
Are you buying an elevator so you can get in bed at night?
No, what? No.
Oh my god.
I sleep in a drawer. What do you mean?
Someone whose sole life is to stand by your cabinet.
No.
And then, like, they stand there 24 hours a day, and then, like, when you arrive to, like, go to bed, they pick you up and put you in your drawer.
That would be great, but no.
Are you buying one now?
No. Yeah, so yeah, they gotta be, you know, pretty tall, as well as be able to stand for long periods of time and, you know, do all the cleaning stuff.
Okay, now, are these tall areas very, very high, or are they simply high areas of a standard home?
Since Zeke came with me, I point to him and I'm like, you know, you see how far he can reach up? Could you reach up for me for a sec, Zeke?
And I'll very agedly, shaking hand, reach up.
Okay.
So you see, he's an old man and he can't do it for me. Like
I am an old man. Whoa,
He's an old man.
I could do it for you?
But no, you can't. You literally shake. Look at you as I like point to your hand. Anyway, yeah. So
Jokes aside.
yeah.
Well, it just so happens that if you're looking for someone to clean general dusty areas and other sorts of things, we do happen to have an Arakakra available.
Oh, okay. Tell me more.
You won't even need to purchase additional tools, as they can use their feathers to dust.
Yeah.
If they don't burn. That is.
Well,
Gotta be careful with him. A
ooh,
little bit.
that's true. That's true. Okay. All right. Can I
So-
see him real quick? Can I go and see that guy?
Absolutely. If you head down the stairs and into the actual pits, he reaches behind the desk and grabs a piece of paper and he writes the number. Let's see. Roll a d20.
Okay. 8.
He writes the number 8 on the piece of paper. And hand this to any one of the guards in the area, and they will escort you to number 8's cage.
Okay. Thank you very much. Oh, by the way, how much would he be, do you think?
Well, if you're going to be using it for cleaning and you don't have to buy any tools, I am going to say that are you wanting to purchase him permanently, or are you more interested in renting?
Permanent.
Very good.
How about a mortgage?
Right.
We can do a payment plan.
I'm more of a lease kind of guy.
We
Sure.
aren't. Now, for the permanent living feather duster, how about? You know what? No, not how about. 300 gold.
300 gold. Okay. And I will go and inspect him right now.
Very good.
And I'll start making my way to the viewing platform or viewing area.
Okay. Oh, so you mean like down into it?
Right, yeah, sorry, into the
okay.
actual where they're kept.
Yeah, because the viewing platform views like the fight.
Right, for the fights.
So you head down into there, and just left of Mez's name on the table down over here.
Yep.
So the slave pits are arranged in, there we go, like that, and then essentially like this. So, and there are doors separating here. So this is the whole fight pit,
Okay, yep.
and then this is where you'll have like cages and stuff over here.
Cool.
And then down in here, and they're just separated by area.
Okay.
So you head down to the left side, and you descend down into the slave pits. And as you get down there, you see that there are some, there are some Hell Knights down there, and there are other like lower level devils. Excuse me. And the burping everywhere. And you go down there and you hand them the piece of paper with 8, and they motion for you to follow, and they walk over to one of the cages that has a large Aarakocra. And I believe, how big are Aarakocra anyway?
Usually about 5 feet.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, they're like
a bit bigger.
a human, basically. Human height.
Depends on the species of bird, though.
Yeah. Let's see, because I haven't done much with
Can I
Aarakocra.
get a hummingbird Aarakocra?
Yeah, no, please. No.
So
Oh,
what's
yeah,
the difference
size.
between Aarakocra and Kenku?
Aarakocra,
Aarakocra fly,
Yeah.
Kenku don't.
wish.
As a rule.
Yeah.
And also, Aarakocra can actually speak, whereas Kenku can only mimic.
Yes.
Yep.
It's a whole thing with like magic that happened because
Aarakocra, lore-wise, come from the elemental plane of air.
Oh, they're actually. Oh, but so are they
No.
elementals?
No,
They're bird people.
Okay.
They're birdmen.
Are they from the? I thought they were a race that was already around on the material plane, and then they dabbled in magic that.
Nope.
Made them.
Directly on D&D Beyond, they hail from a world beyond, from the boundless vistas of the.
Sorry,
elemental
did I
plane
say
of air.
Aarakocra or did I say Kenku?
No, you said Aarakocra.
I meant Kenku. Sorry, never mind.
Oh
Brain.
yeah, no, Kenku
Yeah.
are.
We're cursed.
Okay. Yes. Yeah. Okay. Brain.
Gotcha. I could also see that Aarakocra seem to be more birds of prey, whereas Kenku
Yes.
are more in the raven crow family.
Yes.
Okay.
Corvid.
Corvid, thank you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, you go down there, and so what you see is there is a rather large Aarakocra for their size, for their what am I trying to
Species.
say? For their species. There we go. Thank you. For their species. Around 5'11", nearly 6 feet tall.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. So, and
what
let's
kind
see,
of bird
what-
head does it have?
Yeah, what kind of bird is it? Does
'Cause
anybody
I know-
have a preferred
Oh,
bird?
I know what I want, but I want to see what you give me.
Okay, let's see here. So let's see.
No.
Oh, hang on. I'm literally just gonna Google birds of prey and
Okay.
then images.
Okay.
Not
You're
not
going to
DC. Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah. No, I got it. Raptors this time.
There you go.
Oh, you know what? You know what?
Mhm.
Hang on. Wait a minute. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, these are cool. Hell yeah. Okay, this is the kind of bird, and it actually works out perfectly because he's a bit bigger than normal.
Okay.
There it is. Okay. So you approach this Aarakocra, and they stand up to full height, and they kind of like bristle their back wings a bit, just kind of because they see that you're small. You can tell that they're like trying to intimidate you and make you
Sure.
go away.
Yeah.
So that you don't buy him. But as you approach, you see a birdman that is stark black and white with a strange orange patches on its face covering its eyes to the left and right of its beak, and with a strange crown of spindly head feathers.
Yellow. Yeah. I know I've seen this type of bird before. If it's the one I'm thinking of.
It's a secretary bird.
It's got ketchup on his face.
There you go. There's another one.
Oh, that's why.
There's a
why
famous
it's in Agretsuko.
character. Oh, is that from Agretsuko?
Oh, Agretsuko.
Agretsuko, yeah.
Yeah.
Burb.
Good show.
I watched the first episode. I didn't dislike it. I just never went back to it.
That's fair. Yeah. Not for all. Let's see. Where is? Okay.
Oh yeah.
Yes,
Yep,
that's right.
That
Yep.
fits.
Mhm, Yep.
Secretary bird.
Okay, cool. Yeah. Hey. You there, Mr. or Mrs.? I don't know.
And you're speaking common, I take it?
Yeah.
I don't have any fucking idea how fucking Aarakocra talk.
Anyway, it works.
Yeah, right.
If it helps, whenever I do a bird voice, I always just kind of pull back the back of my throat to give it a more sort of almost nasally. That whole thing.
Yeah,
If you want to.
I suppose that could work. I basically sound like Zeke.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can't do it.
I mean, old people sound like birds. That's why they like them.
That's why they feed them all the time.
Exactly.
Yeah.
No, that's true.
All
but I
right.
don't know enough about old people to disagree with you.
I'm not an old peopleologist.
Mm-hmm.
So fucking, I have no idea how to do a bird person voice. So you know what? Actually, give me just a second, and I will privately audition. So I'll be right back.
Oh,
Okay.
Okay. All right.
It's gonna sound a lot like Zeke. I apologize.
That's
fine.
fine.
Go for it.
What do you want?
Hey, how good are you at cleaning?
And he looks confused. I'm not sure. Depends on what you want me to clean.
Like houses? How about houses? Cleaning houses.
Like the inside of a house.
And maybe the outside too. I don't know. I'll think about it.
I suppose I'd be fine.
Any other skills you got?
I can fly.
That is true, you can fly, and that's pretty good. Okay, yeah. Okay. Hey, any history of illness?
I have a deadly illness that makes me very dangerous to own as a slave.
Oh, I love that illness. We can combat that real quick.
No!
Anyway, hey, okay. I think I've seen enough. Yeah.
So you're not going to buy me? Good.
No, I didn't say that. All right,
Damn it.
Mr. Guard,
Okay.
let's go back to the top.
No.
Make my way up.
Okay. So
This
you
is
fucking...
also fascinating.
Yeah, it's pretty cool, isn't it? I've done this before.
He has.
I could see it being a guilty pleasure.
Oh,
He's a
it's
slave.
yeah. I'm not.
He's a slave motor.
I'm
Is the forest not enough for you anymore?
It's
I can't help but feel sort of like the wife whose husband is like now seeing someone,
Mhm.
and it's like, is it something I did?
Is it something that I didn't do?
and
Oh, am I not good enough anymore?
you guys don't even know. All right. Yeah, I'll go back up and
Okay.
talk to the guy at the part there who sells.
Well,
Hey.
was he to your liking?
Yeah. So can I buy this for somebody? Is that a thing?
Certainly. You can buy it. It'll be under your name, and then you simply take the contract and put it on. Allow them to. You simply pass ownership to them.
Ah, fantastic. Yeah. Okay, I'll buy it.
Okay. And he goes back behind the counter, and he stands up and goes into an office, and he's like looking through scrolls and contracts and things, and he locates the one that he is looking for, brings it out, and you can go ahead and write this down because you're going to be the owner of a contract now. So
Yep.
and here I will go ahead. I'll go ahead and type it out.
Right.
Yeah, well, I mean, it is a
What?
contract. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna be typing out. You can just copy paste it.
Okay, that works.
The
Save as bird contract. Oh, and by the way, I'm gonna pay for it with 10 gold from the pouch.
It's 300 gold though.
I know, but in
Okay,
total,
so you're gonna use
yes, I'm only
10 of that, and then
Yes, and then the rest is
290
mine.
of yours.
Mhm.
Gotcha. Okay. Let's see here. Signer of this binding contract owns the individual. Oh, need to learn how to spell. Known as Uke. And
If they're not good at cleaning, then we can always have them manage paperwork.
Yep.
you could also have chicken.
Many uses. Wow. Yeah, no.
Have you ever thought about taking up a job as a familiar? You could use a second one.
One that can actually speak.
Can do more
I
than
know,
just a
Sonny.
toad.
Hey, Sonny is the most useful party member.
It's true.
He hides better than Boris.
It's true.
Yeah.
Boris
I'm
always
just
gives
saying,
it a
throw Boris in a
side
lake,
eye.
throw Sonny in a lake. Who's harder to find?
That's true. You know, you're right.
Trick question. Wherever you throw Boris will have rainbow reflections from the oil.
Well, also,
Oh,
whenever you
you
throw
can
Boris,
also-
he can fucking morph into shit.
Yeah, I was gonna say like, oh, congratulations! I'll be a pebble on the wake bed.
Mm.
But also, like, if you throw your toad
That's
into the
assuming
water,
I even fall into the water. I'm working on building up enough oil that I'll float on the top.
gross.
What's the limit on your shapeshifty thing? Like,
There you go. I have-
duration, frequency.
No limit on duration or frequency, but it can't be like more than 5 pounds.
Yeah, it has to be very small shit.
Jesus, that's overpowered.
Like,
Yeah, Boris is pretty overpowered.
Yeah, I wonder whose fault that is.
It's mine.
I have tools. There's a difference.
But here's the thing, Boris, what's your AC?
Let me check.
I can make it better.
16,
And how much HP do you have?
33.
Yeah.
I have an 11 AC.
Why do you have an 11 AC?
I'm a wizard in 3.5.
You can buy things to supplement that are magic
What's
items.
Meta's AC?
My AC is like 16, I think, or 17. I don't remember.
Yeah, he actually has a pretty good AC.
Yeah, 17.
Armor, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can wear armor. Yeah,
Yeah, that'll do it.
but
Hey,
also
if I
tell you
don't have
one
I
thing,
have
man.
high dex and all that shit.
Yeah.
Completely off topic, man. I built my first Tyrannifex, and God, these things are bastards.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know why, but one of the fucking spindly, spiky arms just would not set. And it was pissing me off.
Yeah, okay. So, wheel them out, please.
Okay. So, after a few moments, the one of the guards like drags the birdman known as Yuke, out in chains.
Okay.
The jingle of chains precedes him, and they hand you the chains, and he has around his neck he has a collar that is engraved with like some sigils that essentially just it's not like dominate person, but it's just a way to make it so he can't like openly attack you or anything.
Similar
right?
to what they did with the Beatles.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, fair.
Gotcha.
Cool. Hi, Yuke.
Hello, Yuke. Also, apologies in advance, Boo. So I assume we start walking. What is your story, Yuke? As a fellow person from the material plane, I'm just curious how you find yourself here.
Well, I don't.
I need to remember how to do
It's
this
a
fucking
hell of a
voice.
drug.
Yeah, it's, let's see. There was. Let me see. Because I totally planned for this, you see.
Oh, that's why I apologize, because I've been in your shoes. That's how Bandathar happened.
Yeah. So let's see. You know what? So since you understand how I feel, I'm just gonna. You know what? I'm just gonna fucking take a minute and think.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, go for it.
I'll go pee.
Okay. Okay. Just trying to get like one more pixel. Okay.
Yeah, right.
So, what is Yuke's backstory?
Well, must I tell?
Huh? Oh. I mean, if you want to.
Well, I used to live in the plane of air, and, well, I worked under a unscrupulous lord, and he dealt with your kind, and instead of selling his soul, he sold me instead.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
Does it?
Well, I mean, you know, people make deals all the time, and they use what they have on hand. I mean, I'm not saying it's not shitty. I'm just saying, you know.
Okay, well, at least as long as you agree that it was shitty.
Well, I mean, usually, I wouldn't want to be sold into slavery, you know.
But Mez, you usually do the selling if you're on that side of the contract, aren't you?
Yeah, but usually I go for souls, because souls are way more valuable than people.
Yuke still has a soul, right, Yuke?
Yes.
Oh,
Weird. You're ahead of the
There we
crowd
go.
there.
yeah. Oh, that's pretty good. Hey, Yuke, if I took your chains off, would you run away?
Probably.
Well, at least he's honest.
There we go.
Okay, well, see, I'm glad I asked. Okay, well, you're gonna come with us, and you're gonna go to Mexnia's in a bit, but, we gotta go find Boris real quick.
Oh, you're going to love to hate Boris.
I'm sure I'll love to hate all of you.
Okay.
Look, Yuke, I just want to be your friend. I am in a very similar position, albeit sans chains.
Wait,
At least you don't want a whole gang of people wanting you dead.
they don't.
Well, that's fair. Alive. I mean,
Yeah.
dead is an option.
Maybe. Yeah, it's true.
You're gonna have a fun time, Yuke.
I'm sure.
That's the spirit. Let's go find Boris.
Okay. And so you guys walk in. Now I thought Boris was with you that whole time.
Nope. I was going to go back to the Laughing Skull.
Oh, I didn't actually hear that. Okay, so you go off to the Laughing Skull. What art thou doing?
I'm getting them those War Master sets.
Okay, so you're gonna so you walk in with your bigger, blacker box.
Sounds a set.
Welcome back.
In Borsal, like, look both ways and lower his voice. Got the goods.
I can tell. Now, what shall we do?
Oh, I don't know. I just figured you'd maybe make them so, like, they're animated and, like, when they get attacked and, like, they lose versus the other cards, then they have a little dying animation. And then when they, like, attack other cards, they have, like, a little attack animation.
Very good. And you're wanting to do this to all these cards?
Well, I don't know. They're yours now.
Oh, I see. Wow. And do you want any of these? Or are you just giving me these?
Well, I figured I'd probably make 5%.
I see. Because I guess that credit isn't enough.
What credit? I spent all mine.
Now, so let's see. If a deck of cards, how much is a deck of cards? It's like 5 copper or 5 silver or something.
I don't know.
I think it's silver.
I'll look.
Yeah.
Let's see what we have. Cards. I don't see cards on the list here, so whatever you want to make them.
Okay, I think they were in just starting gear.
Look up a gaming set, 5e.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, yeah, I was just looking at
Deck of
3.5.
cards 3.5 is oh, that's a homebrewed for Twisted.
Yeah, no, that's
Oh,
Deck of many things. Playing card set for D&D Beyond is 5 silver and 5e.
okay, so it's 5 silver. We'll do that.
sure.
Okay.
So if a regular set is 5 silver, and now they're getting to be like enchanted, and they'll be all fancy, let's do. So 5 silver. Let's. And yeah, this is for a full set, not just per card. Let's make it. How much silver it is to a gold? 10? 10 silver
Yes.
per gold?
Yep.
Okay. Because I'm trying to think of either 3 gold or 5 gold.
Or alternatively, just give me, like, 40 gold.
Yeah,
Given that I spent 40 gold on these.
I see.
That
Well,
works.
I suppose that will make it a bit easier for me. You guys are the ones who do all the calculations.
and so he passes you 40 gold.
Alrighty.
All right.
And,
Would there be
Do you
anything
know of-
else?
do you know of any place in town other than, well, now you guys that would possibly have a card? Like a set of War Master cards.
The only places that might have them would be people who have their own decks and are willing or unwilling to part with theirs, or other locations that I'm unfamiliar with, perhaps underground locations.
Yeah, literally so much of this is hinged on him not borrowing a set from his friends. But,
Right, yeah.
in that case, I'll just spend most of the evening, trying to, like, hunt down, like, any cards in the Bazaar that people would be selling.
So you're basically literally at one of the rare hunters from Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah, like, I want to buy packs of cards.
Okay. So let's see. How much money do you have on you?
87 gold, 7 silver, 13 copper, and then 5k gold worth of 2 small emeralds.
Okay, let's see here.
Plus another pouch of 100 emergency gold in my backpack.
The emergency bacon and the emergency sandwich back there too.
Yep. The emergency backup thieves tools.
Okay, so let's see. Also, some emergency backup transforming stuff, like a pebble or a leaf. Let's see. You wind up spending... Jesus. You wind up going around the Bazaar, Calamity Quarter, and even God Street. And so let's do this. Okay, so
How many gold worth of there is to buy? Like, I'm not gonna let myself get like ripped off just because I need a pack.
yeah, no. So you're gonna be now. Are you wanting to buy them, or are you wanting to essentially be like, hey, can I borrow this until after the tournament, or something like that? Like, are you playing it and then can I borrow it so that I can just return it to you? So basically, I just don't want somebody to get this because you know.
I'll buy him simply because if there's like 30 people all hunting me down for their like War Master deck, I don't want to have to tell them, oh yeah, stop on by the AAA.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, so you going around the Bazaar, Calamity Quarter, and God Street, you managed to buy decks off of people who didn't intend to play in the tournament for 31 gold.
Worth it.
And at some point, I assume we'd run across them.
Yeah, and so what we're going to do, Boris, you're going to wind up doing that later in the evening.
Right.
And then, so now you're going to run into Boris, since you're right across the street from the Laughing Skull, so you see him coming out after he got his 40 gold back from Novakosh.
Hey!
Hello.
Hello.
This is Yuke.
This is Yuke.
I am Yoke.
He's Yuke.
Charmed.
He's gonna be...
What is he?
He's an Aarakocra. He's
Yeah,
gonna be a
person.
maid.
Air coat. What's that?
It's a Birdman. Look at him. He's a Birdman.
No,
man. He's also a bird.
I see that he is a bird and is awful. I mean,
Hey.
what is that? You're going to make him into something else?
Yeah, no, he's a maid.
Made of feathers?
No.
You know he said a man.
Yeah, even Yuke is looking at you weird now.
See
Okay.
what I mean, you?
Boris doesn't know what this is.
Yeah. No, okay. So, you know how, right, when things get dirty sometimes, right? So, and, like, you know how people don't like things that are dirty?
It's character.
Oh.
Debatable.
Okay. What?
Yeah, you're lagging hard.
Oh, am I? Oh, shit. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I'm at 1,250. Yeah, I'm...
There you go.
Oh, okay.
good now.
I'm better now. Okay. Yeah. So, yeah. So, you know how Mexnir is really lazy? I'm gonna make it so that he does stuff for Mexnir.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah.
So we're just hiring someone to clean.
No, he's a slave.
I prefer
Oh.
indentured servant.
He's
It
a
means
slave.
the same thing.
Yeah, he's a slave.
Equally as offensive.
Really? You
Do
find
you
that just
play
as
War
offensive?
Master?
Huh?
Do you play, and like he's just like talking to you. Do you play War Master?
Not since I came here, because
Would you
I've been
like
in
to?
a cage.
What?
Would you like to?
Believe in the heart of the cards, Yuke.
Oh.
Not intentional. I need to preface this by saying that was not fucking intentional. I looked at the fucking
Very good, though.
fantasy name generator, and
Yeah,
Yuke
yeah.
was one of the ones that
No,
popped
it's
up, and I'm
fine.
like, okay, that sounds kind of funny and
That's
goofy.
fair. That's fair.
Oh, oh
Brain
my
efficient.
god. I did ask for degen shit, didn't I? I know that Yu-Gi-Oh's not degen.
If she don't play Yu-Gi-Oh, she got a Yu-Gi-Go.
I Jesus Christ, I can't do this fucking voice.
Don't force yourself.
Yeah, and I can do Crawl Roll Esh better than this. I suppose I could. As I'm trying to do the raw voice.
All right, I'll pick you up a set.
Just do the raw American.
I'm going to.
Yeah, fucking raw America, dude.
Just so you all know, I'm gonna like search around here for some more sets of War Master. Then I'm gonna go check out the Calamity Corner, and then God Street, and then I'll probably be back sometime tonight.
Yeah, all right.
So, just so I have things straight, our plan is to get through the rest of today. Tomorrow is War Master, and then the stakeout.
Sure.
Or... all right.
I mean, we could do some stakeout tonight, I guess, if you want.
Do you think late or early is better? I'm not sure when they'd be more active.
Late.
You think so?
Maybe. I don't know. Probably both. But I gotta do stuff.
Strike at noon.
I gotta do. I gotta do stuff anyway tomorrow morning, so I can't really do early.
Now, Mez, one question. Do you still want to head to the Brimstone Atelier to get those Smith tools, or no?
No.
Okay.
Not at the moment, no. Yeah, okay, cool. So, hey, could you summon Thanana real quick?
Yeah, I can do that. What's around me, Boo?
Well, you guys are standing around outside the slave pit. Are you kind of in that that square in the middle there?
If that's
are you
where we all
walking, or what are you doing?
Yeah. We were just walking, and since we met Boris, we stopped.
I'm just looking for inconvenient places to spawn Tharna. I just put him up in a tree.
Okay.
Okay. You really don't like that guy, do you?
It's not a hate thing.
I never said you hated him. I said you don't like him.
And I said it's not a hate thing.
So, you summon Tharnanar, and he fucking appears in a tree, drops down into the branch like, ah!
Where?
Thanana, do you? This is important, Thanana. Do you have a spare set of War Master cards?
A spare set?
Hell, even your regular set.
I have my regular set, but you can't have it.
Oh, I don't know about that.
You can't. It's mine, and I need it for tomorrow. I'm already in.
It's
Every
true.
devil's got their price. Then go buy one from the general store.
No, I like this one.
I will pay you more for that than what it is worth, and with that you could go and buy 2 sets at regular full price.
But this set's special to me.
3 gold.
No,
10.
I'm gonna need a lot. Like a lot.
Hold on. I have an idea, and I dig around in my pouch, and I pull out my little folded up bag of artisans woodworking tools, not the Mastercraft one that Alejo bought me. And I pull out one of the nicer, well, quote unquote nicer, it's artisan, whittling knives. And I say, what about for a sword befitting a small knight?
I already have a sword. Remember?
But this one, and I cast Arcane Mark on it. Now it's enchanted.
No, it's not. Look at this.
and he draws his big fucking sword made out of gold fucking coins that has the word GS on it.
It's GS for Great Sword.
That's
It's mine.
Hit the ground with that
amazing.
one time. Hit the ground with that one time.
No.
Your
That
friends will
would
break.
Okay, then how about
no.
this? You go ahead and cut a rock with that knife.
Cut a rock with that sword.
No. I ain't gonna do what it's
You
not
even
supposed to
swing
do.
that,
Cut
Thanana?
flesh.
Can you even swing that on? Here, and I'll walk up and I'll see if like I can like take the sword like to swing it. Does he like hand it over to me?
No, he's up in a tree. Did you forget?
Still
He said he fell out.
No, he landed
fell
up in
into
the
the
fucking
tree.
branches.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, no, he's up in the tree. He's like,
No, you can't have it. It's mine. I made all the gold to get this myself. I didn't make it. I found it, but
I
you
don't
know how
want
like you
your
make
sword.
money.
I don't want your sword. I just want to see if someone can actually swing a hunk of gold like that.
well, here, look. And he like extends his hand out and he's like swinging it all around. And he's doing it with like no difficulty.
That's part of the enchantment to make it light and stuff. That's
it's
why I
lighter,
can
doesn't
fly
that mean it
around in
won't?
golden armor.
Did Novakash and Maramak enchant that for you?
No, you guys did.
What?
I used your money, remember?
Right, yeah, he used it for
Oh,
the...
yeah,
yes, they did it for him, yes.
Yeah. Then in that case, come down here. I want to see what my money bought.
And he's gonna do a sense motive, actually. Because you're trying to fucking, like, take his shit.
Want me to roll a deception?
Oh, wait, hold on. I'm rolling the wrong dice.
Bluff.
Are you trying to deceive him?
Yeah, I'm trying to get the sword out of his hands.
Okay, then yeah, go ahead and roll deception.
Or sorry, a bluff check. But...
Yeah, bluff.
While this is all going on, I just turn over. Why do we
Unnatural
need him
20.
again?
Okay.
Huh?
Okay.
I'm starting to regret it a little bit, honestly.
Okay.
But
So,
it was for
Tharnanar,
a reason.
Tharnanar, he, like, picks himself up. He stands himself up on top of one of the branches and, like, carefully, like, flaps his wings and descends.
Mhm.
You want my sword?
I want to see how well I can swing it.
If I don't get this back, I'm gonna have to send AAA a very stern email and a bad review.
What's an
Alright.
email?
And then he like, turns it around and
it's-
hands it to you, like, handle first.
It's an
Evil
expeditious
I'll
mail.
take it and I will teleport to an alley, and then I'll teleport again, then I'll teleport again, and I'm just gonna hide it underneath a trash can.
devil. Oh, okay.
Then
So, have I done anything to deserve this today?
Well, I think you just lost your sword.
Huh?
Yeah, no shit.
Not my fault.
Hey,
I was just gonna give you a
Really?
free sword.
You're the one who brought me here.
Yes,
well,
I am.
I actually requested you to come here because
Uh-huh.
I thought that I would give you something, but now you've gotten it. I mean, now you got a whole thing ahead of you.
Yeah. So I hope what you're gonna give me is good.
It was
I've lost my gold sword.
well. It's,
Oh,
it
wait,
was-
that's also something GS could stand for.
I'll teleport back.
yes.
So what do you want?
So, alright, I come to you with a deal.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Your sword back,
Uh-huh.
and 5 gold in exchange for your set of War Master.
So, let me ask you this. Can I get it back? Maybe?
I'll
I mean
give
the
it-
cards, not the sword. I mean, I want the sword back, but
Oh.
can I have the cards back at some point?
Oh yeah, after the tournament.
Okay, see, I thought you were just basically mugging me for my cards. Because
I
they're
basically
my special
was.
cards.
I basically am, yeah.
I can't have them back, though.
Yeah, you can have them back. I'll throw in your sword too.
Can I have my sword now as a collateral, even though it's mine?
Yeah, sure, whatever.
Okay.
Cards.
He reaches into below his armor, and he pulls out a deck of War Master cards.
Mhm.
And he hands them to you. Or he like extends his hand slightly.
Sword?
And I'll teleport. Dig up the sword. Teleport.
Uh-huh.
Sword.
Now put it on the ground.
I'll put it on the ground, but I'll put my foot on top of it and hold my hand out for the cards.
Very good.
And so he hands you the cards.
And I'll release my foot off it.
Okay.
I'll give him his 5 gold.
And he'll pick up his sword and fucking dust off all the shit and make sure it's all okay.
I also give him 5 gold of the stuff from the bag. Hey, also this is actually what I wanted to give you. Actually,
What? What is it?
5 gold.
Why?
I just wanted you to have it, because I don't want it.
Why wouldn't you want 5 gold?
I just don't.
Raymond.
Okay, to be fair, I have thousands back at home.
Okay.
I just don't want this 5. Okay.
Do they smell bad?
I just don't know where they've been.
Do you know where all the rest of your thousands of gold have been?
You know, I don't try.
cool.
I try really hard not to think about it, but oh, now that you mentioned it, oh.
Yeah.
Well, take this 5 at least while I cleanse the rest of them, I guess.
Okay. Sure.
Okay, so I hand him those 5.
I reach into my pouch, I pull out 5 gold and say, as I'm reaching into my pouch, I say, you know what? Stay right there, Tharnanar. I think I've got 5 for you as well. Here you despawn.
I don't really have a choice here, do I?
I desummon him as I'm saying, here you are.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
I don't really have a choice.
Yes, Yuke, this is the norm. Thank you for
Everybody
asking.
go ahead and make me a listen check.
Sure.
13.
5.
Okay.
22.
You hear that off in the distance. Only Boris.
Oh, I'm a terrible person.
If you want, I can go find them. I'm pretty sure
I
just
like-
hide.
I just kind of smile at Zeke and I'm like, see, now you're getting it. You're getting there. You're fitting in real well.
You're a horrible person, Zeke.
Thank you, Boris. That's the nicest thing you've ever said to me.
It is.
You might be surprised.
You said nicer?
No, I don't think so. That's why you'd be
but-
surprised.
No,
I'd
but
be surprised that it
because that
wasn't
means he's-
actually nice. That's the thing.
No, but it's still the nice. I didn't say it was nice. It's the nicest thing he's ever said to me.
Yeah, maybe.
It
I don't
depends.
know.
Nicest from your perspective or mine?
Ooh, Sonny's.
Sonny, the impartial judge. Yes. Okay, I
Should
have
we
12
get
gold
you
left. What should I do with it? Do you need anything for 12 gold?
Oh,
Huh?
I know.
Huh.
We gave Thanana that ticket to the Bubble Lounge, right?
Uh-huh.
I don't think
And
so.
he's
Yeah, we did.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Okay.
and I mean, he's gonna need money to pay for drinks.
Oh, I already gave... Wait, I mean, we've already given him 10 gold for that. No. That's too much money in one place.
I could sneak it back into his house.
Well, then he
Wait,
could
do you
buy
know
some
where he
cards. Then he could buy some cards. No.
Well,
Wait, are we just assuming this is his life savings?
Huh?
I don't think it's his life savings.
Yeah, I thought this was just a pouch. I thought the goal was just to buy all the cards so that even though he still had money, he couldn't buy more.
That's true.
I think putting it back would be a great way to fuck with the guy. Why did they leave 20% of my money? How did they put it back?
You know what? Yeah, okay, here. While you're out doing your thing, why don't you do that too?
Fantastic.
There's 12
I
gold
think-
there for him to have back. And
Jesus Christ.
very,
I believe-
very, very happy with my purchases.
Should we leave like a thank you note?
Yeah. Here, I'll get a little scrap of paper, and I like make the ink, like, since I don't have to write it in my own handwriting because I can just move the ink and make it look like something else. I'll just write out thanks for the day. Basically, just like.
Oh my god.
And then just hand that
I
over.
need to find out if he has a significant other. Otherwise, I'd put the signature like on this.
Oh, you know what? I'll also just put G as a signature on it.
Wait, are we in a rush at all?
Huh? No.
Are we? I will reach over. Are the branches on the dead trees like hanging low? Like any of them like low on the trees, or are they all pretty high?
Some of the tree branches that you can see are within arm's reach for you. You can grab one.
Okay.
It might not be from the tree that you got put Tharnar in, but yeah, there are some that you can reach.
Okay, I reach one that gets like just thick enough at the base that I can snap it off, and I say, "Give me 5 minutes," and I'd like to like snap the branch off, cut the end off, and whittle it into a little heart.
Oh, I thought you were gonna carve it into a dick.
The fuck?
Well, I mean, you guys are being real petty right now, so
Hey,
I don't fucking know.
I'm just leaving him a heart. Can I roll crafting?
Yeah, sure, go for
I
it.
mean, we could just make a
28.
few people face.
Okay, you carve now. Hang on. Do you carve a
Matt-
cartoon heart or a human heart?
A cartoon heart.
Okay.
Why not spend this on gacha?
Oh.
That's what I was gonna say. Like, man, you got 60 gold. You can fucking get that shit.
You know what? Give me 10 of that back. You can give him 2.
Take the 12.
But I also want him to look in and see, oh, there's only 2
really-
gold left.
I feel like 12 is a more kick in the face than 2, though. It's such a strange amount.
7 gold.
Nah, because 7's got, like, implications behind it.
It does.
It's very. It would make us the prime suspects.
I have 6.
But we're in hell. There's enough 6s around.
But,
I think like 4.
4? Okay, yeah, so I'll
what about
take 8.
4?
Sure. Okay. But wait, no, I can't do that. No, then he'd know.
How would he know?
Because I go there a lot.
Then worst case scenario, he sees you buying gacha.
Yeah, it's
Something you could ostensibly do with your own money.
Yeah, it's true, I guess. Yeah, okay.
Why don't? Oh no, because you threw away the pouch.
Yeah.
I was gonna say we could just leave the empty pouch.
Oh, that would have been great. Yeah, you're right. Oh well.
Oh right, we burned the pouch. I forgot.
Yeah, I threw
That
it in the
defeats
lava.
whole- Yeah, that defeats the whole slap in the face. If we just leave money on his desk, he'll just think he left money there accidentally.
No. In wherever
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
found. Yeah.
All right, go spend it all on the game.
Gacha it is.
Okay. I'll spend it all.
Boris. Okay, Boris, if we wrapped this heart in Mez's note, could you throw it through his window?
I reckon I could.
Oh my god.
I believe we have a plan, boys.
I like that. Okay. Yep. While you're doing your thing, that sounds like a great thing to do.
We could get a little bit of twine
Mhm.
and like tie it.
Oh, I think I have a little bit of twine. Wait.
Oh, shh! I still have the lipstick.
Oh, I wish I took Glyph of Warding.
Okay. So what we do is we write it in this, and I hold up like the note and like a thing of lipstick.
Okay. Yeah.
We write it in this, right?
Uh-huh.
That way he thinks it's some broad who took it.
Okay.
And
And I just throws the scent off the trail.
Sure. I mean, like, yeah, you can do that. I get what? Excuse me.
Should we sign it with the name of that one chick at the Bubble Lounge?
No. We can just sign it with a heart.
Forrest is like narrowing his eyes and like looking at Mez. He's like, but we could.
I mean, we could, but I mean, we could, yeah. But I mean, we could, yeah. Well,
You know what? We could.
I mean, this is the thing, right? I can't really move lipstick. I'm good at
Well,
ink.
We just write it.
Oh. Okay. Well, yeah. Go for it, I guess. Actually, Yuke! Hey! Yuke!
There we go. Yeah.
Could you write something for me real quick?
And so when you've been discussing this, have you been discussing it out loud or kind
Yes.
of like in a conspiratorial? Oh, okay.
I've
Am I
been...
going to die if I do?
Yep.
Well, okay. Fine then, I guess. I suppose that could get me out of here faster.
And he takes it and
I'm going to look it
well,
over.
What am I supposed to write with?
Exactly what
Oh,
this
Hand
says.
him the lipstick.
Oh, with the lipstick? Okay.
Yeah. But instead of a G, put a heart.
Okay. And
Cool.
so he'll write out your desired message.
And also dot
Oh.
the I's with hearts.
Ugh.
Yep.
Dot the, I was about to say dot the I's and hearts. What are we doing, like a hentai here? Okay, so he does
Damn
so.
it. And I look it over and then...
And it says what you told him to write.
Cool. Thanks. By the way, you're probably not gonna die because of this.
Great.
Anyway, cool. And I hand it to Boris.
Okay.
All right. Hot
Yeah, Zeke. Heart.
Zeke.
Oh, give you the heart. I couldn't tell what you were asking. Yes.
Heart.
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 I'll take the heart and the paper. I'll go to like a general store, get it like put in a nice envelope.
Okay.
And then like buy enough twine with which to tie it, the heart and the paper together.
Mhm.
And I will take the same approach as I had of like going from here in the bazaar, over, down, sneak through these buildings, cross the street, sneak through these buildings. Want me to roll some checks or
Yes.
Roll some balances.
teleporting when I can? Of course.
Balances.
Move silently, plus 15. 31?
Okay, you're good.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, let's take Yuke back to the thing while Boris does his thing.
Honestly, you could have much worse slave masters. We're mostly just going to be leaving you at home with Mexnir.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, that sounds quite. That sounds okay.
Yeah,
He's
you'll
an
probably...
archdevil.
Yeah,
Oh.
he's really powerful. And also, you'll probably be able to sleep on the floor or something, I don't know.
We couldn't make up an extra bed for him. We don't have any extra bedding from when we used to sleep on the floor.
Ooh, all my bedding is in my room and in my drawer, so...
Yeah.
Do you have extra bedding?
I'll see if I can scrounge up some extra bedding.
Okay.
We don't have a spare bedroom or anything. That's Mocha's bedroom.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
would
Well,
not
hilariously, you do have an extra bedroom. it's fucking the fake room that fucking
you're right.
Boris doesn't use.
Yeah, no, you're not giving him that, though.
Terrifying.
Oh yeah, no, I know.
That's... No.
Yeah.
No, he can sleep, like, next to our money, but he can never get into there and get it.
Yeah.
Because of the enchantments.
Oh,
He can sleep on the couch.
What? No, that's Mexnir's.
Where Mexnir sleeps.
You can't...
Mexnir's.
I mean, he could sleep on the couch because that is where, that's where he sleeps during the day.
No,
but
no,
I mean,
that's-
Mexnir does have his room at night.
No, that's
Honestly, dude,
Mexnir's.
give him this room.
What room?
I don't use it.
Yeah,
Oh,
the
you
fake
actually-
room that,
you actually
that
want it.
Boris doesn't use.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
Oh.
Yeah, easy.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. We'll, we can just give him that.
All right. And so for the moment, we'll follow Mez and Zeke and Zook.
His-
Or Yuke, my bad, not Zook.
Yeah.
And so, is there anything back here that you want to do, or are you basically just taking him here? and
Well,
dropping
I
him
gotta
off?
talk to Mexnir first.
Okay.
Mexnir.
Hello.
We brought in a new friend.
Nope, he's a slave.
He's my friend.
I don't know about that. Are you his friend, Yuke? You can be honest.
Jesus.
You can be honest. This
Well,
isn't life or death.
If I'm allowed to be honest, then no.
Okay.
Give it time.
Yes, because I've only known you for about what? 20 minutes?
Exactly, right? It would
And
be...
it only took us 20 minutes to walk across an infinite hellscape together. It
make
really
your
feels
time.
like much longer.
He really can't. I mean, he's a bad judge of time already.
That's true, I am.
Oh, I was talking about Yuke. But yes, you are as well. Mortals.
See, you we're already alike.
So,
Also, this is Sunny.
oh jeez, my head. Okay, so you guys walk back to the place,
Yeah, Mexnir's.
and as you get in there, you do. As soon as you walk in, you see that Mocha has dropped off the thing right here,
Okay, cool.
and so it's pretty. How did you have her carried anyway? Did you put her in her mouth?
Yeah,
Okay, then it's slobbery.
cool.
So it's like dripping with slobber. There's a big wet spot there, and you do as you get in, you do hear.
You all couldn't tell, but Boo was getting into character with all his yawning.
Yeah, no, I was getting into character. Yeah.
Ah,
So-
he's asleep on the couch.
Mexnir!
I walk over and I just kind of... I let Sunny hop onto his face. And then, like, hop over on, like, directly in front of his ear and just start going...
And,
Oh, God. Oh, that would be so fucking bad. I'm already like, ugh.
so
Don't like that idea.
You see Mexnir as he's sleeping. He like reaches up towards his ear and like picks Sonny up and like yeets him a little bit.
Can you yeet something a little bit?
Yeah,
Yes.
you can yeet something a little bit.
It's
and he
called
fucking
an adjustment of
toss.
power.
Yes, throws him over, essentially to you.
Okay, yeah, I'll just catch him and put it back on my staff.
Yeah, he
I
still is. He's. Oh,
okay, you. It's time.
I, as Zeke, lean down, put my face next to his mouth, and go.
Oh,
And I just kind of like poke him with my staff.
oh, jeez.
Hello.
You know,
brought a bird home.
there's a perfectly good hammer in the drawer.
I'm not proficient with those.
He's a wood carver, not a woodworker.
And he starts setting up. He's rubbing his eyes and like,
Hey, how's it going?
bad.
Well, have you ever thought, I'm too lazy to do this?
Well, I mean, yes. But
Well, have I got the treat for you? This is Yuke.
this is no. I am Yuke. I mean, I am me.
No. This
Aw.
is
McKay.
Yuke. Right
It's
here.
you. Okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
Yuke.
oh, hey.
Hey.
Bird.
Yeah, he's
Why a bird?
What? I wanted somebody who could clean around the place and also kind of. I mean, now the flying thing was really a bonus, but he could do stuff around here for you.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Boo, remind me, how nice does the place look now? Like, do we look like much higher class now, or is it still pretty, like, average?
It doesn't look like high class. There's not
Okay.
like tapestries and shit, and it's not all shiny or anything. But it is definitely better
middle
than
class.
it was, because before it was basically just a room with, bedding on the floor, and that was
Okay.
pretty much it.
All right, I might get him an outfit to wear so that he's not
Oh,
in
okay,
rags at some point.
That's fair.
Okay.
Tucked with an orange bow.
Wait until we're fancy for that. That's why I asked how fancy.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fair. Yeah.
But I mean, you can make him fancy. You can make him out of place if you want.
I'd rather him fit the part. The best part of a servant was when you don't know they're there.
Jesus.
Yeah, so let me just amend this contract real quick so that he also takes orders from you.
Okay.
And there you go. Okay. Hey, Yuke, now it's time for you to do whatever Mexnir says. That's Mexnir.
Hello.
He won't hurt you.
Nope.
Yeah. No, you're. You should be good. I'll be. Jesus. Deus below. Okay. Look, Yuke, Zook, Book, Took,
Just call him Bird.
Bird,
Call him
Birdman.
Luke. It's his name.
It is his name, but he's tired. Let him be.
Yeah, for right now, I'm just. Look, Yuke. I just. I'm having a rough time lately, so as long as you don't wake me up too much, and honestly, wait, where's he gonna sleep?
Up in Boris's room.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So, full disclosure, massive headache. Feeling not on top of it right
Yeah.
now. So could you guys, boss, you show him where that room is,
Yeah.
and you just let him know what to do.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll talk to you more later, but just, don't. I'll just be blunt. Don't be an asshole, please, right now.
He seems very nice.
Yeah, he seems to be at least somewhat well mannered. That's the
He seems fine. It's just I am not fine.
Yeah,
At the moment.
Okay.
So,
That's true.
That's fair.
so I'm gonna lay back I'm gonna lay back down.
Yeah, yeah.
Is there anything
go to
else
sleep.
you need
clearly
before I actually sleep?
Oh, no. That's all. I think we can manage from here. I just wanted to make sure that you knew that there was somebody else in the house.
Okay, good. And he looks at the both of you and even Sonny and Jerry. I'm sorry I've been this way lately. I don't know what's going on. This hasn't, I don't know. I'm usually tired, but I'm not usually migraine.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, well, I mean,
hopefully it'll pass.
yeah, I mean, check yourself with some magic. See if there's some magical spells being put on you. I don't know, man.
That's actually a good idea.
Yeah. I mean, hey.
You can't do that, can you?
Zeke.
You said you can identify stuff, right?
Oh,
Is
I
that
can
not-
identify stuff, but that's with items and such. Like,
Oh, okay.
maybe let me look at my brain really quick.
What was your question, Mez? You
Oh,
said my name.
do you know how to like detect the presence of magic?
I can actually. Is that a spell in
Yeah.
Detect magic.
3.5?
Yeah. It's always been.
Oh, but it's a cantrip, right?
No.
There are no
3.5.
cantrips in 3.5.
Well, there
Still
are.
are.
It's
They're
just
level 0
that,
spells.
yeah, they're level 0
Yeah, it's a
spells.
cantrip.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Weird.
You detect magical auras. The amount of information revealed depends on how
Right, I
long
remember when you
study.
did that at the door.
Yes.
Yes,
I
that's
can
right.
certainly give it a shot if you don't mind me analyzing you.
Honestly, that would be a big help. Right.
All
now.
right. And so
half of solving a problem is knowing what the problem is.
It's true.
All right. Well, let's see what we can do here. And he kind of like spins the horn of Baphomet back and forth between his hands, grips it, and kind of like taps the ground.
Okay.
And so after 6 seconds, I get to know if there is something magical around me.
Something
yes or no?
magical around you.
Presence or absence of magical auras. Yes or no?
Presence or absence of magical auras.
I'm guessing yes. No, like my headband and.
Oh,
Jerry,
well,
I
are you
assume is magical?
targeting it at Mexnir, or is this sense
It
everything?
is a 60-foot cone. It's a cone in front of me. It's
Cone
not
in
an
front.
area. Okay. Okay, then yeah. So I line it up so I'm just facing Mexnir.
Okay, then no.
No.
Oh.
I can keep the spell going, but I'm not reading anything off of you. Apparently, there's nothing magical about you whatsoever.
Well, that doesn't make sense.
Nothing magical about me, or nothing magical affecting me.
Nothing magical about you.
Oh.
Wait.
But
But-
you sure?
Presence
that's
or
right.
absence of magical auras.
Yeah.
Oh.
Anything magical gives off an aura.
Oh, okay. Because
Yeah.
I thought it was like detecting a spell
No.
being cast.
No,
Okay,
anything
then
magical.
that was my bad. Then yes, I'm sorry. I thought it was
that's fine.
detecting a spell.
Another 6 seconds later, how many different magical auras and how strong
There you
is
go.
the strongest one?
Okay. How many and how strong the strongest one is?
Yep, and those strengths will either be faint, moderate, strong, or overwhelming.
Let me see, because I gotta think. I want to make sure that this is not cohesive. You know what I mean?
Just clear.
Cohero?
Conductive.
Suela.
Let's see. Three.
3. Alright, I'm getting this feeling of 3 unique auras. And how strong is the strongest one? Faint, moderate, strong, or overwhelming?
Is there a level beyond overwhelming?
No, but I'll take that and run with it. Like it's, yeah.
They are all.
Unquantifiable. All of
They
them.
are all unquantifiably powerful.
I'll be honest, I've never really experienced anything like any of what I'm sensing off of you, but maybe that's just because you're so powerful. Like I said,
Could be.
3 unique ones, and then the third round, the strength and location of each aura, which you just told me they're all unquantifiable.
But location.
Well, you can sense that they are all coming. 2 are coming from him.
They are all coming from him? Okay.
2 of the 3 are coming from him.
Oh.
What's the third coming from?
Yeah, I know the location of each aura. Where's the third one coming from?
How specific?
It just says the strength and location of each aura.
So, and it has to be within that cone, that 60-foot cone of where he is.
Oh, then you have no idea where the third one is coming from. If the
But it is
only detect.
so basically it's affecting him and it's on him, but it is not emanating from him, is what you're saying.
Yes.
Okay.
So 2 of them are coming from him, and the third one is affecting him, but not coming from him.
Okay, and I can try to determine the school of magic of each one as well. And I get to roll spellcraft. It is 15 plus the spell level of the effect for the DC.
Okay, let me...
Or if it's a non-spell effect, 15 plus half the level of the creature or being that made it happen.
Okay, so hang on. I just gotta... I'm opening up my little 5e spell thing just so that I can see all the schools of magic.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
And don't worry, like, overwhelming still is what applies here, as 10th overwhelming is deity level magic.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Okay, so you can tell that...
But he's
Let
gonna
me
roll
see
for
here.
it.
Oh, actually, hold on. Are devils outsiders? Yes, they are. Outsiders are not magical in themselves, so being a devil does not ping on this. If they are summoned, it does. But just like being a devil does not ping as magical.
Okay.
Interesting.
Good to know.
Okay.
So does
So
that
this is
eliminate?
specifically like does that eliminate like one of them?
Because you said there were 3, and I assume that was.
Yeah. Okay, so then I guess that would make it 2.
2. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
So then you can tell that they are...
Well, do I get to roll spellcraft to identify the school?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Yeah. Spellcraft. So the first one is a 25.
Okay, so how high can you identify with that?
Up to level 10 magic.
Okay, so you can... Okay.
And just the
you can
school.
tell
Just the
that
school.
one of them is...
The one that's coming from him or not him?
Which one do you want to try to...
Let's do him first.
Okay, the one that's coming from him. You can tell that this one is transmutation.
Transmutation. Interesting. Okay. And then for the one that's not him, that's a 29.
Okay, so
No,
again,
sorry, 31.
So 10th level still?
Yeah. If it existed, I could identify up to 16th level.
Jesus.
Wizard
And
thing.
I think... Let's see.
Not just.
Don't say evocation. Don't say evocation. Don't say evocation.
So now, actually, what, out of curiosity, what would evocation mean?
Evocation is
exactly?
destructive and typically elemental magic.
Yeah,
Okay.
fireball.
Yeah.
Okay.
Magic
Describe all of them for me. So, abjuration,
Shielding.
Yep. Mostly
Shielding
shielding and
support.
protection.
Wards. Yeah.
Okay. Conjuration,
Summoning.
Summoning.
summoning, and like creation.
Yes.
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 Yep.
Divination.
Predicting the future, fortune telling,
And location.
Location of where things are.
overall
Okay.
foresight.
Enchantment.
Making
Enchantment.
things better, making things worse.
Yeah. It's
Okay.
in general, kind of.
And it's not just
Okay, and
things,
then-
it's creatures too.
Yeah.
Okay, and then I know illusion, necromancy, and transmutation. So, conjuration.
Interesting. So, for whatever reason, off of you, Maxneer, I'm getting a transmutation aura, and whatever that is up to you. But there's a second force not coming from you. It's detectable in the area, but it's conjuration, something that's not supposed to be here, not originally from here.
Conjuration. And I'm gonna go ahead and roll something real quick.
Is your couch summoned? It's a 10th level deity couch.
Summoned from the pit, the deepest pits of relaxation hell.
Cast a wish spell to find the most comfortable couch in the universe.
Hell
And then just
yeah.
make sure you throw those cushions away. You know, the additional ones, you always fucking see people piling on top of them. Okay. Well, the transmutation one, I know that one. The conjuration one.
And whatever it is, it's not in this room. It's simply affecting this room.
Well, you probably.
Well, me.
Yeah.
Okay, so it is affecting him.
Yeah.
You.
It would make sense. I would understand. I would. That's probably why I'm feeling like this. Okay.
Are you in a contract of any sort? A summoning contract? Are you even? You're an archdevil, so I assume. But are you natively from this level of hell?
go ahead and make me a charisma check.
Oh fuck.
And
Of all the things. So just 15. That's at a -1.
That's not bad. And so, are you even from this level of hell?
Yeah.
That's what you said?
Yeah. Just spitballing ideas.
Yeah, and he looks up, and he kind of like... He's still kind of like rubbing one eye, but you can tell that as he's doing that, he's giving you like a very... Not hostile, but a very, very piercing kind of knowing stare.
pointed.
I dispel the detect magic. And I just like very quickly just sort of change it, like, well, it doesn't seem like it's anything hostile or aggressive. It's not killing us now, is it?
No, that's not what I
Well, I'll start like hobbling on my cane towards the other room and just say, maybe there's a mad wizard outside playing God or something.
well, that's not, come back
All right, I turn.
and do this. Send Yuke up to his room and explain, and I will I'll elaborate a bit for you.
Give me. You know what? I'll do that. I'll have him stay up there for a little bit, and then I'll come right back.
Why don't I have Jerry lead him?
Oh yeah, you know what? That's actually great. Hey Jerry, hey. Right. Yeah. Okay, you follow Jerry, and stay up there.
Will do.
Cool. Jerry, you'll know if you move.
And you see like the visible worry across his face, like, ugh.
And like Jerry just like licks its lips with its metal tongue.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Don't worry, his
and
bite
so-
is worse than his bark.
Yep.
And so, oh, you know what we need? We need a fucking. I guess we need an Aarakocra mini now,
I got you.
or not a. If you can,
Morty.
get a mini that's like a sparrow or something.
Dude, you just used the picture of the character from Agretzko. It's got like the right size.
Well, that's a female, isn't it?
Yeah, it is a female.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll see what I can do.
Get a Blaziken.
Oh, damn! This is literally perfect. Oh
Get
my
it.
God. Save image as Ara. Objects, components, custom figurine. Boop, boop, boop.
I better be fucking impressed.
I'm actually like shocked this came up so early in the search.
Oh my God!
It's a freaking secretary bird.
It's
Oh,
a secretary
shit.
bird
Okay,
Aarakocra.
yeah.
Well,
Wow.
perfect.
And I think it's believable as like a feminine looking guy.
Sure. I mean, either way works.
I mean, eh.
It's a bird.
just
yeah,
depends
it's a-
on
it's a-
how
it
it
is a
carries
bird.
itself. That's really the only.
Yeah. So for now, we will put Yuke in there.
Good.
Okay.
Where'd
And
you
so,
find that?
Huh?
Where'd you find that?
Google images from a Reddit post.
So somebody probably made that.
yep, don't care. Because, like,
Well, it's really good. That's all.
yeah. Oh no. Oh yeah. I thought you meant like, oh, someone made it. They're gonna be looking for us. That's what I thought you meant.
Well,
Yeah, it is. It does say OC. So
Yeah.
Oh, no, OC, do not steal. Yes.
Yes.
it is really good.
Yeah.
But they
Okay.
never mentioned do not steal.
Got it.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah. No.
Let me see here. Do I have any? Okay. Well, you guys, you send Yuke back up to the thingy, up to his room.
Yeah.
And you, let's see. So, geez, I'm trying to figure out how to get this shit to all. There we go. Okay. Yeah. So Mexnir stands up, and he, let's see. Oh. Mexnir stands up and he walks over, like he motions for you to follow, and he walks over into that room.
I follow.
And he sits down, and he like puts his hands on, or not the hands, he puts his elbows on the table, and you know how like when you steeple your hands together?
Yeah.
He steeples his hands, And he looks at the both of you. And
Oh shit. All right.
so, I suppose it's worth going into now. So, what was the question? Was you're not from? I'm not from this layer of hell, correctly? Correct?
It was more of a speculation, but if you're willing to answer.
Well,
Judging by your reaction, I get some information.
Yeah. Not answering in and of itself is an answer sometimes. Well. Okay. Well, and it's unfortunate that Vorus isn't here, but
We'll fill him in.
Yeah.
Oh, Boris has already learned quite a lot about Mexnir.
well, I am not from here, as far as I know.
Oh?
So, the last thing that I remember is waking up outside
Up here?
of this building.
Oh. Okay.
Everything is black, and then I'm outside. I am on the ground, and I'm looking up at this sky. And who should be beside me? But, well, would you like to... No.
Oh.
Higher. Or
Hi.
lower.
Asmodeus?
Mm-hmm.
Well,
You know, I was heavily relating to your story until that part.
okay, Asmodeus himself. As I like do a reverse cross or something. I don't know.
Yeah, right? So, I wake up on the ground, and he's there. And he helps me up. Tells me that I've done some things. And that what I am and what I am to endure is my punishment, my penance.
Okay.
So, the whole sloth thing in general, I take it. So, I can only assume that whatever I was such a problem to them that Asmodeus made me the Archdevil of Sloth to punish me. But that still doesn't make enough sense for me, because if I was a problem for them, I would have had to have been some sort of goody two-shoes. And then if I was, how did I wind up here?
Yeah.
And if that were the case, why not just make me a Nuparibo? Why not just make me a main? Why not just make me an imp?
Yeah.
Why someone a step below him?
Yeah, keep an eye on you, maybe. I don't know.
And
How long ago was this?
Yeah, that's a good question.
a long time. And you can tell that he's actually getting a tad bit choked up at the thought of having to recall so much time.
Yeah.
I've I don't.
Let's make this a little more specific. Are we your first employees?
No.
Mm.
No.
What
No.
what happened to the others?
To shreds, you say?
Futurama out of this tense moment.
Oh god. Oh god.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
They're gone. They're
They don't work here anymore.
Okay.
And I don't suppose they put in a 2 weeks notice, as it were.
They couldn't.
Yeah. Oh. Ha.
And he's like, he starts.
Yeah.
And like you can tell that he's like forcibly trying to control himself.
Yeah.
They're still. They're still here, though. They're still here. They don't remember. Part of the punishment, you see. And you can tell that, like, he's like turned his head towards slightly down and to the right, and you can tell that he's very angry. He has his hands like clenched together. He's honestly like on it. You can tell his whole shoulders, arms, upper
Tense, yeah.
upper shoulders very tense, very.
Now, hey, not to, I have a feeling, and I would love to confirm it with you now, since this has come up. Since you've been here for quite a long time, and the ones who were with you don't remember anymore, they wouldn't happen. How many were there?
Just two.
2. Okay.
It
2.
was me and them.
So
It
3
wasn't
of Okay.
Did they
Yeah.
work under you or as equals?
as equals.
Oh, okay.
We were friends.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Interesting. And did they show up in much the same way you did?
No, they were always here.
Gotcha.
They were, well, I don't know about always, but they were here before me.
I see. Okay, that takes away my thought then. Okay. And I assume you don't want us to know who they are, right? That would be too much. Yeah.
Well, I know. Let me ask you this. Hang on.
Yeah, no, take your time.
You've been to the Hellion Hangout.
Uh-huh.
I know that for sure. He gives a little smile to Mez. Have you been to the lounge?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Then you probably already know them both.
Okay, yeah, I thought it was one of the 4 of the people who own the place, basically. Yeah. Okay.
Just to make this even more awkward and more difficult, where does Gungraros fit in?
Nowhere. He's new. Itch.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, he's actually completely unrelated.
Okay. So they don't remember. And I assume it's probably a bad idea to try to make them remember. That would be bad, probably.
Yeah, you would be incurring a
Yeah.
certain someone's wrath.
Yeah, that's what I
I'm
figured.
sure you can already tell.
Yeah. So then, to make the situation even more awkward, is that why, when I told you that this Potter was like, "Welcome back," that you were a little, ooh, you know?
Yes.
Okay. Sorry about that. Didn't know.
You couldn't have known.
Nope.
And it's not like you could have refused him.
Yep. So, since we're doing stuff for him, and since we can't, I mean, that's not great for you, probably. I don't know, actually.
Well, I mean, whatever you're doing for him,
Yeah,
hasn't interfered or caused any trouble here, so I can only assume that it's not
true.
Well, here's my theory.
Ah.
I have already been punished for whatever I did.
Yeah.
And so I might just be done with his punishment. He might just be done with me. And so I'm assuming that there's no more to come. Maybe
Hopefully, yeah.
I realize that that's foolish to even assume, but
Right. Yeah.
I can at least hope.
Yeah.
Hope in hell.
Yeah.
But ever since you guys came, it's been relatively smooth sailing, so who knows? Maybe he's just letting me get complacent before he takes it all away again.
Yeah, I mean, if you're here to be punished, it's probably not gonna stop until, it's probably just not gonna stop. Because that's what they do here. That's literally the point.
You're robot.
Oh, did I?
You're back.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was just saying.
That's what they do!
Oh, yeah. No, I say that's what they do here. That's literally the point.
Have you ever noticed that masters start to look like their pets?
Oh, because he's a robot.
Yeah, so, what? Hey, would you, I don't know, you probably tried before to, like, look into it and try to, like, figure it out, but, like, outside help, in the sense of me and this one, and also the Boris. Try to figure it out, try to see what we can find out. We're pretty good at it, actually. Trying to get information, kind
I'm
of.
so curious that with your entire situation, how did it lead to you running a odd job agency, as it were?
That's true. That's a good
Well,
question.
It was just kind of an idea I had at the time. And then it just stuck.
Yeah, okay.
Can I sense
Essentially.
motive to see if he's, like, just saying that, or if this was, like, all the plan?
Yeah, sure.
18.
From what you can tell, he seems to be telling the truth, that it just kind of came to him, and then it really did just become a thing that he enjoyed.
Okay.
But yeah, no,
There was never...
Yeah.
There was never any real ulterior motive to it in the beginning. I still don't really even have one now. It was just something that I liked, and so I decided to keep doing it. Who knows? Maybe that's the whole reason. The fact that I was having fun.
yeah, maybe.
That could have been it.
Well, I mean, the offer that I had before, it still stands. If you want to
That
have
you'll, like...
us.
Yeah, so what do you mean? What are you gonna do?
Well, just like look into your past a little bit, see what's going on there, and maybe like figure it out or something.
Well, I'm not so sure you'll be able to figure anything out unless you go directly to Dis, Totibolus, or Asmodeus himself.
I mean,
And I can just about guarantee you that Dis, even though he knows, probably, Asmodeus will have had him swear to never speak of it.
right?
So,
Yeah, it's true.
good luck with that.
Yeah.
Again, you could try, but that's a long shot.
I mean, we gotta be in his good graces, and maybe I don't know.
Yeah, if you can.
I suppose
But
my
I would
final...
say-
Go ahead.
If you can, go for it, but I would say be extremely careful, because there's no reason to... because if you piss him off, you're gone.
Well, yeah, no, of course, no. I mean,
There's
just,
not even. Yeah.
I just mean like potentially trying to find out more about my boss. That's a thing, and like some people try to find out information to get the upper hand, and framing it like that, I feel like you would enjoy scheming and such.
It's true. Well, if you want to, I won't stop you, and I would appreciate knowing a bit more about whatever happened before.
Yeah, I mean, hey, Max, you've been real good to us. And I mean, I have respect for most devils in everywhere, so I figured, one good turn deserves another. And I mean, if I do something for you, you'll do something for me, and you've already done stuff for me, so really, it's really just kind of owed at this point.
Thanks.
You gave me a roof when I got warped to hell. Honestly,
Yeah, already.
I owe you a whole lot more.
You already had a roof, and also,
I did have a roof, but I probably would have gotten stabbed.
yeah, that would have been great.
Go ahead and give me a spot check.
Just him or both?
3.
Oh, both of you.
Smile, 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 smile.
11.
Okay. You do see him like trying to hide like a smile.
Yeah.
Aw,
I don't say
who's a good boy?
Thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Nah, you're good. Anyway.
But hey, I want you to do something for me if
Oh.
you're gonna do that.
Yeah, okay.
If you're gonna be looking into my past and dealing with the people that actually do know about it,
Uh-huh.
just come back alive, please.
Ooh. Yeah, that's the intention, really. That's Yep. Mhm. That's the intention.
And one more thing.
Uh-huh.
And you actually see Mexnir like crane his neck and look out one of the windows like across the room.
Mm-hmm.
Like he's looking outside.
Mhm.
And he leans forward a bit. Avoid the shadows. Dispotter's shadows. Avoid them. Do whatever you can to not do whatever you can. Don't get near them.
Okay.
What should we tell Boris?
Everything.
Well, regarding the shadows, he's gonna be a little heartbroken if he has one.
Oh, it's fine. We tell him that. It's fine.
You know what I out of character. You know what I mean by saying
Yeah,
Dispotter's shadows.
the
the
Doe guy.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah,
good.
specifically
Yeah,
that,
just wanted to make
Doe
sure.
guy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of shadows, Maxter, you're aware of the shadow demon inside of Boris, right?
Uh,
While we're spilling secrets.
I think what
I can't.
think-
I don't
I
think
couldn't
he was
remember.
ever made aware of it now.
No, we never told
Yeah,
him.
I don't think he was.
Oh, next time you see Boris, maybe talk to him about that.
Okay, well, no, let me just... Okay, let's just put this out in the air. Okay, I made it sign a contract, and it is
Oh.
bound to him, and it cannot... I will literally show you it, and I will show him
Oh.
it. And, like, it's pretty clear that it can do nothing but aid him in any way, and also, not take over him or hurt us in any way or anyone here, it's fine.
And he kind of like does a wow face, and he's like,
Yeah,
Pretty
I
good.
didn't want to do that, but I was convinced.
I'm sure.
I honestly, looking at this contract, makes me want to throw up, like a lot.
So I put it away really quick.
Oh, now makes you want to throw up a lot, like a lot of throw up, or makes you want to throw up a lot.
A lot of throw up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just wanted to be sure.
Of course.
The answer is both.
Yeah, really. It's more of a yes.
A strong desire to throw up and a desire to throw up a lot
Mm-hmm.
of throw up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so... yeah, I mean, hey, what else? Dude, is there anything else? Oh! No, we talked to him about you, right? Zeke?
Oh, how they want me alive or
Wait,
dead?
No,
Preferably
alive.
alive.
Mostly
Oh.
alive.
Oh.
The Gungraros. I think we talked to him.
Gross.
Yeah, I think we talked to you about that, didn't
Oh.
we?
I don't remember. But
Well,
now
hey,
I know. If
guess
I didn't
what?
before, I do now.
Guess what? Gungraros wants to take
I
Zeke.
want him alive.
Mm-hmm. They apparently knew exactly when he
Tomorrow's going
appeared.
to be a... Yeah, they've known I've been here since I dropped.
Wait, really?
Apparently. Apparently so is Dis, by the way.
Well, I mean, he knows just about everything here. So.
Yeah, that's less concerning.
Is it weird that Totivolis knew too?
No.
Well, I mean, anything that Dis knows, he probably knows as well. If it's not strikingly important, then he'll most likely know as well. That way, he can also delegate.
Okay.
Delegation's important.
Especially in this fucked up organization.
Yeah.
Sorry, no offense.
Hey, I'm a pure devil, okay? I can take no offense to you calling what we do pretty bad.
Okay.
I don't know what I was beforehand, but all I know is that my soul was forged in the lakes of fire just like everyone else's, and I got up to this position and I'm sticking here. Anyway, hello? Oh, that's what happened. I was saying stuff, and I thought I was here, but I wasn't.
I thought you died, but I think we all died.
We all died, yeah. Yep.
That was weird.
Looks like Discord had a hiccup. That was weird.
Yep.
Yeah.
Fucked.
Or another what? My voice.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, no, I was saying, I, whatever I was before, whoever I was pretty bad, and hey, I got forged in the lake just like everybody else, the lake of fire, and now I'm up to this position as a devil, and hey, that's where I'm gonna be. And, I have accepted that because I don't know anything else. At this point. Just like every other devil.
Yeah.
I had the opportunity to run away on the material plane. For some reason, I chose not to.
You're weird.
Must speak something. Anyway, and he kind of yawns and stretches. An older human like me would usually be heading to bed around this time.
Looks at
So if
Arm.
you don't mind.
What do you mean? It's... Oh. Yeah, it's kind of later.
What do you mean? It's the same time it always is.
Boris, how long have you been standing there?
Right.
And I'll start walking up the steps, and about halfway down, I kind of look over my shoulder and go, "Oh, Mexnir, as long as we're asking favors, I have one more.
Oh.
I'll try my damnedest to stay alive, but if something should happen to me, can you take care of Sonny?"
Yeah, you got it.
Fantastic. And I just start walking, and I like keep talking as I go up and around the corner, like, he mostly just sits in his bucket, but occasionally get him some algae, maybe some food now, and I just keep talking as I walk away.
Okay, until we hear the fucking, like, swooshing of your revolving door.
Hey, we could probably, like, get his soul and actually, like, forge it into a devil of some sort after he dies, actually. We could probably get that to happen.
It's true, we probably could.
Yeah, so, like, he'd be useful still, maybe. I don't know. It depends on what he comes back as. I have no idea.
Well,
he could
I mean,
be a
hey,
Lemur for all we know.
I am an Archdevil. I can just promote him.
Oh, that's true.
Number Zico.
Number Zico?
Hey, you know, actually.
I hate it so much.
Hey, Mez, you remember?
Hey,
You remember that guy Muzzle?
Yeah.
We could make him into one of those.
Oh, we could, probably, yeah. We could put him into that, or we could make him into, like, I don't know. What are those dragon ones? I don't remember. Like, the dragon people ones.
Abishai? I can't do that.
Yeah! Oh, right. Those are really high.
Yeah, I
aren't they?
can't do that. That's Tiamat's
Yeah,
domain.
True. Well, I don't know. We'll think about it.
All right, well, I think I'm going to go ahead and try to sleep whatever this is off. By the way, thank you for that, wait.
Yeah, you kind of missed your opportunity there, but I'm sure he knows that you are thankful. He seems to,
No. Oh, wait, no, out of character. Did you send him the bottle of wine back with Mocha, or do you still have it?
Yes, yeah.
I sent it with Mocha.
Okay, you sent it to him, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so, then, tell Boris I say thank you for that bubbly.
Oh, yeah, okay. I'll make sure to. I've got a probably set Yuke to doing his cleaning thing and try to really make him submit so that he doesn't fly away as soon as I take his chains off, you know? Because I feel like he could have a cushy life here. I feel like he could be, you know, slavery is like, for me at least. I mean, you've seen Boris.
Slavery is what we make of it.
Right, exactly. You've seen.
As the slave owners, we make slavery.
Yep, and you've seen
what we
Boris.
make of it, it will be that.
Yeah, and
It's
Boris.
not about the slaves, it's about the chains we lock along the way.
But yeah,
I hate this.
Boris is pretty. I mean, he might be. I might own him, but I don't like own him. You know. So like, I hope you can be kind of the same way, except I don't care as much about him.
Probably.
Yeah.
What, you don't care as much about Yuke or Boris?
Huh? Oh, I'll let you decide.
Okay.
Okay. Anyway,
Well-
I'm gonna go talk to Yuke, and I'll catch you later, boss.
Yep, and I'm gonna go sleep.
Okay.
I'll just head up. Go to Boris's room.
Yeah, okay. And now we will cut to Boris as you make your way across the place, buying up all those fucking cards. So you have spent your 31 or 32 or however much gold it was.
31.
31.
No, sorry, it was 32.
Okay, 32 gold spent on all those cards. And now that you have all those cards, what do you do?
Well, I will real quick try to make my way back to Novelkosh and Moromax to see what they would be willing to give me for them.
Okay. Jeez. So you go in there. Jeez, again?
I like hand over, like I put 2 equivalents of the bigger blacker deck like on the counter, and I'm like, what do you got for me?
Money, I suppose. It's
Damn
gonna
right
take
you
forever to enchant all of these.
Okay. And so he slides across. Do you want just back what you got? Or wait, how much was it? You said 2 equivalents of the bigger blacker box?
I just did it for flavor. I don't know how much it actually is.
Oh, okay. We'll say you slide across 50 gold's worth.
Okay.
And so he hands you back 50 gold.
Now, are there going to be any more cards coming my way?
As far as I can tell, there's no more cards this side of the Iron Tower.
Okay. Wait a minute. Which side?
Southern side.
There's so many sides. It's round.
Southern side and a little bit of the northeastern. Or northwestern, rather.
Okay. Jeez. Get out of here.
Yeah,
It's gonna take weeks to enchant all of these.
not my problem. Walking out the door.
All right.
I'll make my way down here. Plus, I already rolled for the move silently check earlier with my fucking 31.
Yeah.
I assume I'm like here-ish.
Oh, hang on.
I'll be back in order to the bathroom.
Yeah, that's fine. There we go.
Yeah.
Time to sneak. Okay.
I will also be right back.
The sneaky music. Okay. So, you are going. Okay, so you rolled your 31.
Mhm.
And okay, so around here, where do you think you are?
I believe there were 2 buildings, were there not?
Yeah, it was something. Yeah, something like that.
And I remember there was like a pile of rubbish.
Yeah. Okay, and here we're gonna take this chest away because now we know what it looks like.
Mhm.
Okay, there we go. Okay. And so. Go. Whoop.
That's a big Boris.
Okay.
So, are there any signs of activity around the house? Can I see or hear anything?
You can see that there are some of the rubble that was blocking the previous windows previously that has been disturbed. And not in the way that it's been like torn down, but you can tell that some of it has been moved slightly, as if someone was like searching around in that area. And there are more footprints around the perimeter of the house, but other than that, you don't see anybody or hear any obvious footsteps.
And he doesn't have a chimney, does he?
No, his house is simply just basically a Minecraft dirt house.
All right.
Made of metal.
The rubble that's around the door, the windows rather. Is there enough of a gap where I could potentially throw a rock through it?
From here, there is, but you would need to make a damn good roll to do it.
Okay. Which will then... I'm thinking of like what items I can use to passage. What items and abilities I have in order to like make this easier.
Mm.
Do I remember if the door opened in or out?
Let's see. It's been a couple hours. Did you ever actually see the door open, or did you open the door?
I don't believe I did either.
Okay.
I just figured I would have seen the hinges.
Ah, okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah, you remember that the door opens inward.
Fuck. I was gonna put an immovable rod in front of it.
You can put an immovable rod on top of it, or behind it.
Behind it? Yeah, but it'd have to be inside.
Yeah.
I'm just wondering, like, if he's in there, what I could do to like keep him from coming out and chasing me.
I see.
Bathroom's tooth, devil blade, telescoping monocle. Can I, from here, can I use my telescoping monocle to see, like, if I can look in through either of those windows?
Yes.
Well, good for me. Spot check plus 14. Nat 20.
Okay. So you look in there, you put on your fucking telescoping monocle, and you close the eye that it is not over, and you are able to slowly, change the zoom on your eye magically, so that you can see into the window. And given the angle in that you're looking in, I take it you're looking through this window, or are you looking through this one?
At both, if possible, but like,
Okay,
at the very least, this one.
That's a fair point. You can look through both. And so looking through both of these windows, you can clearly see the bookshelf and the weapon rack. And let me see here. Whoop. Just give me 1 second. Okay. So you can see that looking through this window, you don't really see much other than this bookshelf here and the far wall. And then looking through this window, you do see that the shield and the flail are actually there next to the rack.
Okay. Ah, this music's so good.
Yeah, right?
I'm still yet to hook up my PS2.
Get the collection that's on PS3, I think, or PS4.
Yeah,
whichever one.
there's a digital collection, it's true, but
Yeah.
I never got it. Wish I had.
Penumbral Passage. What was Penumbral Passage? Oh yeah, there's that. Fuck me. So he's definitely in there. Or likely in there, not necessarily.
Sorry. no idea where the WD-40 is.
I just have a fucking can of WD-40 in my room at all
Yeah,
times.
no, I did, and then I don't know where it is.
Okay, so, which direction are the shadows? Are they still up here?
No, I think at this point it's probably dark enough to where just about every. I think they would be more. So let's see. If they were, hang on, let me think here. If they were in like this direction before, it's been about 2 hours or an hour and a half ish. So I think they're probably more like that.
Damn. All right.
Yeah, so I think if you wanted to go here, you would need to go like here before you would be in shadow.
Well, my initial plan was to go to the front door, knock on it, and then when he comes around to like open the door, smash open this window here, then leave. Unfortunately, I have a lot of good items for the entering portion of B&E.
Not so much for getting in or getting out.
Less so for the B. Yeah, I'll come around to this end right here.
Okay, are you bamfing?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, whoops.
And given that this right here is going to be the dark side, I will. Can I make like? I want to look in, but like as stealthy as possible. Would it be a hide and then a spot, or move silently then a spot, or?
Probably move silently and then spot.
Okay. Plus 15. 23.
Let's see. Okay, yeah. So and so that was for the move silently, correct?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. You move over to the windowsill without making a peep.
From where I am below the windowsill, could I just like huck the rock through?
Sure. You'd essentially be kind of like, you know how people look when they're throwing a grenade over cover? It would be kind of like that.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah. You can do that. So.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I shall grab a pebble.
Okay.
Like take a quick mental note of it real quick. Grab the rock and the note. And just like with my back against the wall, throw the rock through the window. And into a pebble just like on the ground nearby.
I knew it. I knew it was gonna come into play.
And so you fucking yeet the heart and the note through the window, shattering it, and then you immediately morph into that pebble. And oh geez, I think after this stealth segment, I'm gonna have to be done because my head is fucking starting to fog up a lot.
No, it's fine. I gotta start working on some stuff anyway.
Yeah, I have so much editing I have to do tonight.
Yeah, same.
Ooh, okay, so you yeet the rock through the window, you shatter it, and then you morph into the rock. And then so now how are your senses like exactly the same when you're a thing?
We never discussed it. I assumed so.
Okay.
What's the item?
A rock.
Well, no, what's the magic item?
The turn into the small object thing.
Yeah, it's not.
It's a custom thing.
Oh.
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna have it be like meld into stone, where your senses are really dulled.
That makes sense. Yeah.
So you'll be able to see.
I'll only be above average.
Yeah, right. So you yeet the rock, you shatter it, and then what the hell? And you hear the footsteps as he fucking like opens the door. And well, actually,
I was gonna say actually, how well like covered up are these windows? Like, would it, if he went out to inspect the window, how hard would it be for him to look inside? Because I could potentially, as soon as he leaves, Boris barrage or like teleport in
there.
Boris barrage the place to wreck it and then leave.
Oh my god.
Jesus. That'd be considerably harder.
That would be considerably harder. If you want to bump that DC up pretty high, we can do it. You wanna?
What would I be rolling?
I don't know. What would you be rolling a D20? What are you talking about? So is that something? If you want to, okay. So you hear, and then you hear him running over to the wall, picking up his shield and his flail, running over, yanking the door open, and like you hear the footsteps approaching as he's like circling the wall.
All right, so as like he's walking around, I'll teleport in.
Okay.
Underneath the desk.
Yep.
And right when he reaches like here or so, I'm gonna run up, slam the door shut, put an immovable rod.
Okay, go ahead. So now, okay. So you're unmorphing out of the stone, running over.
I never morphed
door.
into a stone.
Oh, you didn't. Okay, so you're right.
Plans have changed.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay. So, okay. So now, let me ask you this, because this is needing to happen super fast. How, where do you keep your immovable rod?
They are on my belt.
Perfect. Okay. Because I like if they were in your backpack, I was gonna have you make a check to pull it out.
I have. Actually, it's on page like 3 of my thing. I have my gear backpack and gear belt.
Gotcha.
Because I have to half the gear in my backpack. So
yes. Okay. So then you eat the rock. You break the window. He runs out. You teleport in, kick the door closed, and you So now, do you kick it or do you just quickly close it?
Just quickly close it.
Okay, because if you were kicking it, then that would make a loud noise. Okay, so you quickly close the door behind him, and you click your rod into place. And outside, you hear, "Where the hell are you?"
And
what was that noise?
Must have been the wind.
Must have been the wind. Yeah.
Very powerful wind.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
And so, you're gonna fuck...
Now that he's outside, is there a little alcove here by chance? Like at the door entrance itself?
No, I just drew that there to denote where the door is.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just a flat wall.
Is it possible for me to see if there is anything he was working at on the desk?
You look over there and, no.
Alright.
Yeah, there was nothing.
I'll hide under the desk real quick and see if I can listen for where he is.
Oh, okay. Let's see here. First, we're gonna see if he noticed. Actually, no, I don't think he did. You don't really hear many footsteps. You hear him like walking very, very slowly around this area. And then slowly like fanning out and then checking like the nearby alleyways.
Excellent.
Yeah.
As soon as he like starts moving away,
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna Boris Barrage and wreck the place.
Ah, you're such an asshole. Okay, so what
Just like, you know, like stabbing daggers through the bed and like ripping up stuffing, flipping over furniture, taking like a bookshelf here and then like taking the club and like breaking all the shelves in the center.
Oh,
The best part is that he has no idea that Boris can do this.
yeah.
Mhm. Oh, I know.
He's
That's
just
why
gonna be like,
That's why I'm being so liberal with the Boris Barrage.
yeah, no, that's fair. That's fair.
Okay, so fucking roll your damage, please.
Okay, how do you want me to roll damage against the objects?
Just the same. So
Okay.
like it'll be like the same, you know, the 1d10, 1d8, 1d whatever as it goes down, as you target more things with like multiple or the same thing with multiple attacks.
Now, I believe, and let me bring up Boris alt moves.
Yep.
The document 3 clones plus Boris.
Yep.
So, I will have 1 clone tearing up the bed
Okay.
for a d10. 8 damage.
Woo! Okay.
I'll have clone plus Boris taking the writing desk and harshly just throwing it to the side and tipping it over.
Okay.
9 damage.
Damn. Okay.
And then 1 clone here just like fucking wailing away at the oh fuck, I should have gone for the other windows.
You can always come back.
Yeah, I can always come back. And then final clone is wailing on bookshelf.
Okay.
9 damage.
Jesus Christ. Okay. So I'll let you just like. Okay, so basically, this is not you and your clones descending on an enemy skillfully. This is you being like, okay, guys, fuck this shit up, and they just run off and do their own. They just
it's I can
there's
only
no finesse.
I can only describe it mentally as a mixture between a scene from Gremlins,
Okay.
where like the Gremlins are just going crazy,
Yeah.
or JoJo Part 5, when they're like beating the hell out of that dude by the restaurant.
So
Kicking him.
you fucking like snap your fingers and be like, let's fuck this shit up, and then you guys run off to do your own things. The guy stabbing the bed, he fucking like gets into the mattress, like rips it, and then like it fucking like splits open, spraying like feathers and fucking stuffing everywhere all over it. The fucking bookshelf, you smash through all 3 shelves and it just collapses in on itself into like a fucking pathetic little A-frame. And you fucking yeet the desk, and the desk, like, the upper portion of it fucking cracks and falls off. It breaks a couple legs.
Yep.
And then for good measure, you do that, you, like, slap your hands together as your clones disappear, and then you see the chair, and you're like, psh, and knock the chair over.
just kick it over.
Yeah, just kick the chair over. Okay.
With that, I'll run and like reclaim my immovable rod real quick.
Okay.
And hide in this corner.
Oh, okay. So
And
as you hide in that corner, you do still you do start hearing like fast footsteps coming from the north and circling around to the west.
okay.
Okay.
In that case,
Oh.
I never explored the other alleyways.
Nope.
Oh, all right.
Okay, so you're gonna stay there?
If it's going to the west, I'll just.
No, like that's the west.
Oh,
Yeah.
to the west. Sorry,
Yeah,
So
he's going
circling
to
around
the
to the front door.
Yeah, I always get these two confused.
Okay.
I'll bamf behind this pile of trash and make a hide check.
Okay, go for it.
Stupid bitch. 25.
Okay. You fucking do your fucking mean shit, and you fucking bamf out, and we will say that once you bamf out and you like land softly behind the trash, and then you quickly like spin around, hunker down, and fucking like put an hand to your ear so you can hear better.
Like the Grinch waiting to hear
Yeah,
the
those.
sounds of Christmas
Yeah,
far
yeah,
below.
Yeah. And you hear the tiniest fucking sound of the door opening, and then you just hear, "Oh, come on!"
I shoulda put the fucking his chair in front of the door.
Oh well.
I'm very happy with end result regardless.
Jesus Christ. Okay, so is there anything else you're gonna do after this, like out of the town?
No, Boris will just head back to Mexneers.
Okay.
Okay, so we will say that you head back to Mexneers, you head inside, and we'll end there.
Okay. Yes.
Mischief managed.
Jesus.
Yes.